All right, so everything rolling, everything straight. All right, so we got a new. We back. First off,
Yes, sir.
we got Clyde back from his trip,
Yo.
and we got a new guest.
Mm.
And
It's your boy AD. You know what I'm saying? Representing views from the SIP. Had to come through and fuck with my boys. I fool with y'all the long way. I like what y'all doing over here. So I just wanted to come through and show some support.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. So we're gonna jump right into it.
What we got going?
So I got a TikTok story. Now, you know,
I'm sorry.
You already laughed.
I'm right.
so y'all know lately TikTok been kind of getting a little heat because they don't fuck with black people for real.
Mm-hmm. They racist.
They racist. You know, they don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
Even though black people work there and they know what the fuck going on. Anyway, so I put a video up of this dude. His real name, I guess his rap name is Sawbuck, but he do a character called Lima Bean.
Okay.
Who is like an old pimp who rapping shit. He do like rapping skits and shit.
Yeah.
So I posted a video of Lima Bean rapping that I done had in my phone feel like a couple years. I never knew where it came from. I just saw it and basically stole it.
Just a dude with the bears for wins and you know the dude who was I feel like he had roller skates on, but he had like big glasses and he the one that Kimmy Casanova was like Akeem Ali was like, you know, I got the rapping pimp shit from him.
I never heard that, but I haven't seen him in roller skates. But he an older dude. He got a big. I guess it's like a wig. It's a little.
Yeah,
and
that's
he with a crown and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
So I posted the video, and that bitch took off. Like,
Right.
Okay.
it's like at last time I checked, 77,000.5
Okay, look at
views.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm finna look right now.
Hey, that boy out here doing numbers.
Just hold on. So,
I feel like I know where this gonna go.
oh yeah, you know exactly where it's finna go. So the last time I checked, it was at 77.3 thousand views, 2.5 thousand shares, almost 10,000 likes, almost 400 comments. Right.
Hey, Mr. Popular.
Listen though. So after that, I posted a clip from last week's episode, the one we was talking about chicks losing their confidence when a nigga lasts too long.
Mm.
That video get muted after doing like 2,000 views, you know, a couple hundred likes, whatever.
Yeah.
So I deleted and re-uploaded. It do even better. It do damn near double.
Yeah.
Taken down for hate speech.
Man, I don't know. Do you? Just go ahead. Finish.
So now this was after that the Lima Bean video. Couple days, yesterday maybe or the day before, that video gets taken down for sexual activity and nudity. So now I submitted an appeal. I'm gonna see what they gonna do, but yeah,
man. I wonder, is it like a overcorrection? You know what I'm saying? Is it like we want to save our ass so bad that we gon' anything that might even fall into the category of inappropriate, let's just snatch it down because we don't want them to say TikTok doing X, Y, and Z.
and see, and I would agree if you didn't have these fucking teenagers in bikinis twerking and shit. Niggas out here showing their dicks and all of that.
I'm glad you took it. I threw the lob to see if you.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah.
Right,
Yeah, no.
right.
But yeah, that shit, like, if it was that,
Yeah,
I might agree.
for sure.
But they got all this other shit that's staying up. Now, the hate speech video, I don't see it. I don't see how that's considered hate speech.
That's the thing that bothers me too about a lot of stuff, because you know I'm on views from the SIP, and so we dabbling into the TikTok world. You know, we were slow on it because we feel like we was too grown to do TikTok, but TikTok putting out them fucking numbers.
I was the same way.
Hey, let's go.
I'm still the same.
Let's go try to hop on it. So we posted maybe like one clip.
Yeah.
Like one clip of ours, and it wasn't even talking about nothing crazy. Immediately, it's been removed for yada yada. It was like,
Yeah.
it can't be the cursing because y'all put stuff that curse all the time.
Exactly.
It can't. We didn't talk about nothing reckless. We know how we get on our show. We talk a little reckless sometimes.
Of course.
Wasn't talking about nothing reckless. We want to play it safe. Like, look here, first upload. Let's play it safe because we heard about how they snatching stuff down. So let's just play it safe.
Yeah.
I don't know if TikTok just not fooling with the brown people,
Look.
and we not even like top tier TikTokers.
Yeah.
So imagine what the top tier people that our African American are going through.
But I feel like the top tier people get away with it.
The top tier African Americans,
which is why they stay up there.
Maybe,
but,
man.
Who is a top tier?
Don't ask me, cause
I know the Derulo guy. It's a
Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. He's
an artist.
He been so.
Now one dude is a dude named Keats. He the one he do the planets and shit. He be rapping sometimes. He a nigga with long hair.
I'm not a TikToker, man. I don't know.
I mean, I was watching people while I was posting shit, but I went on there to post my art. But we started this shit.
Man, so just a little game for those out there, man. Since TikTok was giving us problems posting it, we go straight to Reels or IG, and them numbers do good too. So
the only thing about that is you can only do 30 seconds.
Yeah,
but I mean, we still.
But 30 seconds versus getting my stuff snatched down, I'd rather keep it up there for 30 seconds. Just take the hot 30 seconds of what you put out. And
yeah. I mean, you ain't wrong now. But see, that video got taken down. But it's a whole video where we talking about fucking studs.
Y'all boys are wild.
And that video is still up with thousands of views. Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's... I try to not to be like a conspiracy theorist of like they trying to purposely hurt the black community, but at the same time, the evidence and the writing is on the wall, man. It's like, God, dog, every time I try to shoot y'all some bail, y'all come through and prove me wrong every time. So I don't know what to think no more. We just got to keep, as creatives, trying to keep, pushing the envelope, keep trying to put information out there, keep trying to put content out there, and just let the chips fall where they may.
I agree.
Until we can have our own platform where we can all come together and put something out, we're going to have to use theirs. So just let the chips fall where they may, I guess.
I definitely agree. So now this is the first open-ended question, because we like to start with everybody telling a story now. That's kind of a thing I'm trying to start doing.
Okay.
To build off of last week. So we all grown, I'm sure throughout our lives we've all dabbled in the adult content.
Okay.
So a lot of people, men and women, a lot of people learn from that. At least, an idea of what to do, what people like, etc. So, who taught you how to fuck?
Honestly, it was trial and fucking error for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely had some visual aids to show me what I was doing because of porn and X, Y, and Z. But really, it was trial and error, man. And we just doing storytelling. My first time was a fucking disaster.
Hey, look, you and me both, but I feel like for different reasons. Go ahead.
My first time, I'm talking big shit. I mean, first of all, I'm young. Right. I'm way too young to even be. I'm not even in high school. I'm in middle school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely. If I had a son, I would be like, "Hey, little nigga, get your shit together." But I'm definitely too young, and I'm talking big shit. I'm talking reckless. Like, girl, when I get you, I'm gonna do yada yada yada. So and so and so.
I mentioned Sidewell last week. Y'all Sidewell niggas was wilding.
Man, Sidewell, shout out to Sidewell. Man, they closed our school down, but we rock it, baby. We out here. We out here. But I'm talking crazy, talking reckless, telling them I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z and yada yada. Like I'm a pro. Yeah. On some J. Cole type shit.
You been out here.
Like I've been out here.
Yeah.
Boy, no.
That boy ain't been off the porch.
Ain't been off the porch. So the first time, I go to her crib, her folks gone. I get, I get a little head for the first time. I'm happy with that. I'm like, oh, thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Hey, we can go on in.
Right.
We can go on in. Yeah, like, all right. Cut and take. Cut and take. That is it. We good. Yeah. Man. And so then I'm thinking I'm finna get ready to leave. She's like, nah. And so she got on top, and oh my God, she was more experienced, way more experienced than me.
Weak.
And what the monkey say? We cut his tail off. Won't be long now. I was out of that thing quick, fast, and her.
Motherfucker pressing the nut button, goddamn.
Man, like hey. But nah, man. So that was my first time. I'm thankful for it because it taught me not to be as reckless as I was being. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can go back in time, I definitely would have waited a little bit longer. But you know, in life, you just learn lessons, man. You keep it moving.
I feel that.
Keep it moving, man.
My first time was the opposite of that.
Okay.
So I wasn't talking. I think have I told you the story? I might have. I wasn't really talking shit, but we was, this was 9th grade.
Yeah.
So we was talking about doing it, but I wasn't really, talking shit. She had already had a little experience, so I'm just like,
yeah,
I'm ready to get this over with, kind of type shit. So this was around the time Trojan Ecstasy came out.
Oh man.
So she would send her brother to the store because her and her brother were like around the same age. She would send him to the store to get them, and they would split the pack.
And he was cool with it?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy.
So
my sister can't come ask me to put no damn plug. She thinks she's sweet as hell.
They would split the pack. He'd go to his girl house, and whoever she was dating, I guess, would come through or whatever. And
at least they were being safe.
Yeah. So me and her together. This would be our first time. She sent him to the store. Matter of fact, and I ain't gonna say where because that'll give it away. But he didn't get Trojan Ecstasy. He got regular, unlubricated, red pack Trojan.
Just dry?
Just dry. It literally felt and smelled just like a regular latex glove. So let's just say we did missionary for 20 minutes.
That boy lasted forever.
And I'm just like, cause she asked me like, do it feel good? I'm like, I feel that it's in there.
I have literally, I have a rubber tire on. like I can't feel shit.
Cause we was both like, this ain't Trojan Ecstasy. What the fuck is this? So then she tried to ride for a little bit. That didn't really feel right.
You a Superman. You lasted forever. Yo, your story definitely different than mine.
Cause I know it's 20 minutes because I looked at the clock. We started at 8. We was in her grandma's bed.
That man said grandma. God, dog.
We did missionary for a long time. Then, like I said, she tried to ride, and we got back in missionary. My arms was blown out. So then, 8:26, her brother knock on the door. Cause like the way they house set up, her grandma room used to be the garage. So it's like they built a wall. Yeah. Uh-huh. So he knocking on that door because she had took his key for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So then we get up out of there, and that was it.
Brother, sound like you didn't have a good time. I had an amazing time. It just didn't last long.
It was no head involved. It was no nothing. We just got it cracking.
Yeah, you lasted too long. I didn't last long enough. My shit was quick, fast, and hairy.
I wish I could tell that story.
Didn't have no, and like I said, thank God, because I didn't have no rubber on.
Yeah.
I was just wild. In middle school, didn't know, just being reckless. Out here doing dumb shit.
Oh, I was after that. Oh, I was saying all kind of dumb shit, but we actually ended up breaking up a little bit, like a couple months after that.
Oh, so that was your girl?
Yeah.
At that point in time. Okay. Well, that's what's up, man. Well, hey, like I said, you live and you learn, man. Everybody got different experiences. Like I said, but the person who actually taught me how to have sex was definitely myself. It was trial and error.
Yeah.
I definitely had I had some visual aids, but.
So maybe that'll be a better question. Who gave you the most visual aid as far as what to do?
Man, good old Pornhub, man. Probably Pinky. Pinky was classic, man. No cap. I seen the meme the other day.
That's kind of what I meant, but okay.
I'm just being real.
I got you.
Man, Pinky, man, they said when you see them tan lines, you already know.
Oh, yeah.
You know who it is when you see the
Shout
tan
out to them motherfucking tan lines.
You know what I'm saying? So,
them tan lines work wonders.
Of course, you got like older like cousins, because like I'm the baby in my family. So like, and I got an older sister. My older sister was more like a mom type thing. It's like I didn't feel comfortable going to her talking about certain stuff. It's like, I can't go to her and say nothing about that.
Right.
Yeah.
But like older cousins and stuff like that, like kind of putting me on games here and there. But like I said, real talk, it was more trial and error. It was like, hey, just jump off in that water.
Right.
I mean, that's definitely, because no matter, you can watch as much as you want. You never gonna know till you get up in there.
And then honestly, man, I really feel like porn does an injustice to, especially for those like their first time, because they try to mimic what they see, not knowing that that's not
real at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's 15, 16 different takes. That nigga ain't lasting an hour.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas taking breaks.
Yeah, heck yeah. So it's like, and so you think you trying to replicate what you see on net into real life, and when it ain't happening, either one, you judging yourself, or two, you judging the girls. Like, oh, shit, Pinky was doing X, Y, and Z. She going crazy.
Why you not doing
it? Yeah, and so then they kind of create like a false narrative or whatever. And so now you judging your life based off something that ain't even real.
Yeah. Nah, I definitely agree with that. You want to jump off in there and tell the story?
Nah. So, my shit was like trial and error also. But to be honest, I learned my shit from like women, not even just from like porn for real. Cause like I ain't really watched porn till like a little bit like till like middle school, damn near going to high school. Mm-hmm. So I just used to hang around women all the time. Like I just like being around girls, and like everybody thought I was gay on some shit, but I was like, nah, like I just like being around women because when I realize when you cool with women, especially older women, they you don't gotta say shit. They tell you everything if you just shut the fuck up and listen. So a lot of
soak up game.
I'm telling you. So like a lot of times, I'll just be chilling. Like I'll be a little like young nigga, and I'm chilling with older women, and they talking about this shit amongst their friends, but they looking at me like, oh, that's little Clyde. That's all, whatever. Whole time I'm like, so he did what? And you thought that was trash, but when so and so did what's it called? Okay, you like let me go ahead right there, right there now. You feel me? So you feel me? So then when they got time to do certain stuff, I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, I was just the best at some shit. Like, nah, but I was like, okay, I remember so and so said this. I remember this, da 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 da. And so it was trial and error. So I'm sure there are probably some women I feel like who would be like, oh nah, that nigga wasn't shit. But the list of women who like that nigga own that shit, compared to nah, I wasn't fucking with it, is way longer than that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So I learned my shit from just listening to women talk. As I got older, I started reading books. Like niggas sleep.
That was he did his research.
Listen. Like I really started Googling shit. I started reading shit. I started like just looking at certain shit. Like hell, even I'm gonna put some of y'all niggas on game, bro.
Uh-oh.
Put some of y'all niggas on game.
Y'all niggas get your pen and pad ready.
Listen. If you go on Pornhub, right? If you go on any porn site, right? It's cool to watch all the fucking and all that shit. That's cool. Watch the videos where girls are playing with themselves. Watch the videos. Like, there's literal videos on these porn sites where girls are showing you
what to do,
where to touch, how to do shit, how to get a reaction. They tell you how to do that. Watch that shit. Don't watch the niggas fucking.
Yeah.
Because that shit, you gonna tire yourself out. What? You gonna tire yourself out trying to do this and put your knee here and
doing CrossFit.
Yeah, fucking twisting this bitch like
the frog position.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, nah, don't do that. Watch the women who are pleasing themselves and see what they doing. It'll change a whole bunch of shit.
Hey, okay.
That's just my opinion.
Right. Ain't no wrong with that, man.
Or, and I guess this is more for if you in a relationship or you heavily dealing with one or two people, listen to your woman.
Yep.
Oh,
that's me personally.
Because even if you do watch the videos, every woman
is different.
Listen to your woman or the women that you're dealing with.
And then to add on that, you know what I'm saying, just have that open conversation with your woman. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes out here are too macho or their ego is too fragile. Yeah. They want to say, when you normally do that, I really don't feel that. I don't like that. Yada yada yada. Right. But to them, that was one of their best moves. That's my finishing move.
Right. That's my finishing.
That's my
I was wondering why you were so quiet.
You know what I'm
I thought you was just. I thought I took your breath away. That's why you weren't saying nothing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So just being open. You know what I'm saying. To take some constructive criticism in the area, because as men, we like to feel like that's our one thing that we can do good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Out of everything that I know how to do, I should be able to please you. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so when I'm not
especially if you mind.
And so when I'm not doing it, that initial shock could be like, like she ain't really fooling with it. Damn, like what am I like? That's my claim to fame, and now you telling me that ain't that hit. So now, say you do have that conversation, where you realize you ain't what you think, and then time pass, y'all work on it, and now you knocking it out the park. Yes, sir. What is that feeling like? It's bliss. It's bliss, man. Because I've been just a moment of transparency. Right. I've been open from the very beginning, and after I say like since college, I want to know my rating. Yeah. After we got done, like, hey, what would you rate me? How was last night? Yeah. What would I change? What do you think I should do better? I need if you in theater, I need notes from this scene. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was doing that, and that definitely helped me out. And like I said, it wasn't nothing crazy. Luckily, not trying to brag myself like I'm just Mr. Knock the bitches down. Right. But I never had an experience where it was like, nah, nigga, you was just fucking trash. Right? Yeah. But I do feel like me being even open to get that information back definitely made me better. You know what I'm saying? Big facts. If you don't watch film, how you gonna get better? Big damn talk your shit, King. Damn true. Now I'll say this. Now I pretty much always want to know, what I can do better and all of that. But there was a point where it's some things that women can't fake. Yeah. And you just know it when you feel it. Yeah. So at that point, if I didn't felt this reaction enough, I didn't got this reaction enough, I know I done did my thing. This is a winner. So I ain't gotta ask. Right. But if I come in there and when we done, I'm like, nobody know. That's when I ask and be like, what's up? But then a lot of times chicks be lying too. But they don't want to hurt your feelings. And then that's like, look. Stupid. And then too, what's the saying? But they'll put your ass in the group chat. What's the saying? Dang, it's weird. Oh, be kind to yourself. Yeah. Be kind to yourself, because be real. For every time you go to have that sexual encounter, it's not gonna be a knock out the park every fucking time. And if it is, put that mic closer to you. Oh, every time. It's not gonna be a knock out the park every time. You know what I'm saying? It may be okay. Yeah. It may be okay, it got the job done, but where your knock out the park level is. Absolutely. It's not gonna be that every time. Right. And so knowing that, maybe I've been working. Maybe I had too much to drink. Right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I had too much Hennessy. They say anything is possible. Anything is possible. Not hitting at the park is possible too. Yeah. So just knowing that and engaging yourself, knowing what things I need to do to set myself up for the winning position. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I go out to the bar, I know shit, this is my 5th, 6th, 7th drink. I know when I get to this level, I normally don't knock out the park, so I might need to tone it back down. Or it's like just knowing yourself too. Yeah. Or whatever. But I mean, hey, I think we're giving that too much. The game is to be sold, not told. That's what they say. But I got one more question. Yeah. So say it's somebody you've been dealing with consistently, right? Mm-hmm. As you grow, things change, people change, what we like may change. So what are some things that even if they ask for it, it's a no from you? I ain't talking about nothing crazy like fingers in your ass and nothing like that. But that's just absolutely right. But just kind of some simple stuff that's like that's just not something that I do. I just don't eat ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against it. What does that look? I'm not against it, bro. Because the people gonna see it. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, I'm just saying, that's just one thing I personally, you know what I'm saying, that's something I'm not into. Yeah. It's just no knock against people who do it. You know what I'm saying? That's your thing. Me personally, this is my personal theory. Yeah. I feel like a lot of it be cap when girls say, "Oh, I like to get my ass ate, yada yada yada, this, that, and the third, so and so and so." That's cap. I feel like they like saying it got done to them. Mm. A lot of I don't think they physically the facade that they freaks. I don't think I feel like the percentage of women who actually enjoy getting that done to them is very, very small. I think a lot of them just like saying that they had the action done to them. That way they can say they had it done. I don't think a lot of women actually truly, you know what? Would you rather get your cat ate or rather get your ass ate? They say, "Oh no, please eat my ass." No, they gonna say eat the cat, right, or whatever. So that's just something I just don't personally. I mean, when you do the little thumb action, you definitely get a reaction. But anyway,
Clyde?
I'm not sucking your toes.
I did say nothing crazy.
Well,
that's crazy. That's crazy to me because I'm not doing that shit either.
I mean, there's a lot of men who like to suck toes, and not knocking them, but I'm just not. Don't put your feet.
I saw a video on. It was either Twitter or Instagram. It was a white woman sucking this black dude big toe, and his feet was not in good condition. But then in the background, he's sucking her toe. I'm like, bro, I'm about to shoot my phone.
Listen, I can't.
Let's move on. So my thing is moaning.
You don't moan?
Really?
I talk shit. I slap you on your ass. I do all of that. But
so you don't even give the faint fuck. You not even doing it.
I do that sometimes. But that's talking to me.
Okay.
Like I'll say stuff and let you know like this is I'm with this.
Yeah.
But I'm not just grunting and moaning and all that.
If I'm I ain't gonna say I'm just pure out moaning, but like if I'm in the moment, I'm not thinking about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now if she come to me like, I had your ass, yeah, I'm like, oh, for real? Word?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't even paying attention what I was doing.
Right.
I was so focused on
on getting this job done.
Yeah, so I can't for certain say that I don't moan, but I don't think I moan.
Not I will say shit in a
breathy
in a
tone.
Way, yeah.
Like
I'll say it in a way to let you know that
this is good.
This is good.
Right.
But just making noise, that just ain't something that I've ever done.
I'm not too noisy either. Like I ain't just like honestly too, I don't even just talk too crazy. Like I don't even like, yeah, bitch, you going
No, I'm not Wesley Pipes talking shit.
Yeah, right. No, facts.
But I just like I say, I put it this way, how coaches would be saying, if I don't talk to you, then you need to worry about it.
Yeah.
If I'm talking to you, you good.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, hey, to each his own, man. Like I said, there's I'm not judging nobody for what they enjoy in the bed.
Unless you enjoy sucking toes.
Hey, that's his thing. Oh, you said it's not your thing.
That's not my thing
not your thing
at all.
I mean, and even if somebody likes sucking toes, that's on them, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever make you feel fulfilled in your bed. That's
Yeah,
what you
right.
do.
In your
Do your
bed.
thing.
That's you
You
exactly
know what
right.
I'm saying?
But you know how a couple years ago niggas would say like, if you eat ass, you getting one cup in my house. If you do anything with feet, you bring your own cup. And I'll pull you up because as soon as you use one of my cups, I'm throwing it out.
Just give everybody the plastic cups, the little party cups.
That's a souvenir, my boy. You taking that with you. All right, so we're gonna move on. So we was gonna talk about the brunch lady, but y'all both know about it.
Yeah, I seen it before.
So if I ain't gonna say if that's your girl because that's a little wild, but if that's just somebody that you with and they start doing that shit, what is your reaction?
It's a no-go for me. Like immediately you drop. I feel like
not somebody you dating, but I mean like you go out like because I guess they was on some type of vacation.
Just kick it.
So
is this a homie?
This a homie.
Oh, it's like a homegirl. Like we just cool. We fool around there now and then.
Not even fool around. Y'all just friends. But this is just
if it's my friend, no cap. That's a memory forever, but you still gonna rock with you. But I gotta tell you about your damn self because you was out of fucking pocket.
Of course,
you out of fucking pocket. You embarrassing us in front of this shit.
Yeah. Then you get arrested.
For those who the viewing audience who have seen the video, in my opinion, I feel like she had to be like drugged or something, or like even on some type of else. That's just not regular liquor, in my opinion, that's making you do that.
I agree.
I've seen drunk people do a lot of drunk shit.
Oh, I done some drunk shit.
I was drunk as hell before my wedding.
Yeah.
And I done some crazy shit. Right. But it was nothing to that extent. I feel like that was heavy drugs.
Yeah.
In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So hope that lady's all right there.
She was wilding. And I don't know who was wilding more, her or the person recording, because they was screaming like somebody got shot. And that shit was getting
Was it a girl recording? Was it a girl recording?
I'm assuming.
Okay.
They probably was drunk.
She was screaming like Cthulhu and came up out the water.
See, and then too, everybody
niggas don't know about Cthulhu. Go ahead.
I don't. But everybody's forgetting or skipping over this one fact. There was a gentleman
Yeah.
Sitting down, just watching, just like, dang, this is really happening. This is my lucky day.
Well, see, like you said, this is a memory. So he gonna sit there and enjoy that.
Yeah, he was like, man,
because I mean,
I hope that none of it get on him.
He was like, I didn't tell you to start doing that in front of everybody. You decided to do that while I was eating my French toast.
But you gotta think about it.
Now your French toast is.
But what can he do though? What like he
can,
what?
I mean, he can.
What he gonna say? No, stop. Like especially if he don't know it. Like
no. I feel that, but I mean, if you in the splash zone, I would expect for you to want to move.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, man.
I wonder what that smelled like. So, the Bucks win the series. They won the NBA Finals. Oh, Giannis and both of his brothers are champions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Nigeria.
I thought y'all weren't claiming him.
Are you Nigerian, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, I did my ancestry DNA test. Yeah. I'm 70% Nigerian.
Love to see it.
70% for.
What's up?
That's my father's side.
Father's side. Okay.
They use my dad's junk. So I gotta go back to the homeland, bro.
Hey.
Love to see it.
This is my Nigerian brother.
Hey man, what tribe?
I don't know.
That's what matters.
Listen, that's how they go get your ass.
The West Jackson tribe.
What is that?
You know what? Hey, I'm in the West Jackson tribe too.
No, Nigerians claim Giannis though. Nigerians claim Giannis. They just don't like the fact that nigga, your name is
the Greek freak.
The Greek freak. Your ass do shit for Greece, but your name is Antetokounmpo, my nigga. That ain't no Greece name.
Man, that's where he grew up, though, man.
It's where he grew up, but it's like your mama is 100% Nigerian, your daddy is 100% Nigerian. In a Nigerian person's head, if you 100 Nigerian, that's it. You Nigerian.
Right, so let's put a peg right here.
Okay.
I got a
shout
little.
Shout out to Meg the pig.
Oh, well, you're.
Wait a minute,
sir.
Go ahead.
I got a small amount of pushback on it.
Okay.
So this is what I would say.
Yeah.
Another scenario.
Yeah.
Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Was born in Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Family, Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Majority of his life was spent in Miami, Florida. Mm-hmm. So when he rep where he from, he rep Miami, Florida. Mm-hmm. Now, he did come back and do some community service and gave back to Clarksdale and all that stuff. But it's pretty much the same thing. So, like, he's first generation Greek.
So let me tell you, it's really just a Nigerian.
Is it about where you
thing.
was born or is it about your genes? That's really the question.
For Nigerians, it's about your genes. Is it like I'm first like what is it? First generation? Yeah, first generation American for my family.
Okay.
For my folks, right? But they like, you're Nigerian.
Yeah.
Before anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that, like, Nigerians have so much pride in where they come from and the culture and everything like that. It's like, it don't matter where you was born at. If I'm 100% Nigerian, mama 100% Nigerian, you 100% Nigerian. You need to put on for Nigeria everywhere else, and then wherever else, like.
So it's a culture thing.
It's a culture thing. It's just a culture
thing.
He
said that he should know better because he comes from their culture.
Your daddy, your mama, if they 100% Nigerian, they didn't steal that in you.
Is that his fault or is that their fault?
Who?
The parents.
That what?
That he don't feel that sense of, I need to put on for Nigeria.
Yeah. I think he feels like he has that sense of, oh, he needs to put on for Nigeria. I think what it is that the media low key put him in this light of the Greek freak. I think they put Greece
because they rhyme, and that's what he's born.
You feel me? They just like Greece. But I'm just like, any real Nigerian is like Nigeria.
Okay,
so
go ahead.
Random. This is off topic. It's off topic, but it's on topic.
Yeah.
Let's say you went to the Olympics.
Yeah.
What country are you repping?
I'm repping Niger.
Niger.
And
it's crazy because
you was born here.
I was born here.
And it's crazy because, like, that's the disconnect, I think, from African. Would you even consider yourself African American or just straight Nigerian?
I mean,
I would think that he would be African American and like we would be Black American.
That's good.
Yeah.
But that's perfect. Thank you for helping me out with that. So as a Black American and an African American, no, with no question, no hesitation, USA.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
Like, I don't have no sense.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I love African. I know this where my ancestors came from.
Yeah.
I'm rocking 100%. We live.
Yeah.
But when the Olympics come on, I'm like,
USA.
fuck every other
red, white,
country.
and blue,
I'm red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
And so
Thanks.
it's kind of hard because like now that this is my first time having like a conversation. Not a first time, but like I do feel like maybe we would have more of a closeness to the homeland if we was put on game.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of Africans, well, African Americans in the true sense of like, no, first generation, second generation, put us on game. It's like, no, you really from yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So on and so on. But I think maybe that's too broad. Because like you said, it's tribes and it's too deep. So it's like, I can't put you on game. I know where I'm from, nigga. Yeah. I don't know what you from.
No, I mean, to be honest, it's okay. It's like a weird thing. So like my parents, if judging by if someone's last name, instantly they're like, oh, you from this tribe, you from this side of Africa, you from what? They don't gotta know you, don't gotta know your people. It's just a thing that in Nigeria is like, oh, your name is this. Oh, that's an Igbo name. You from the Igbo tribe. Oh, this is a Yoruba name. You're Yoruba. Blah 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 blah. So it's like when it comes to that, they can place it. But it's like with Americans, it's like I don't know. Like I'll be feeling like a lot of like Black Americans.
They're not trying to connect back.
They not trying. They thinking
That's
it's
the disconnect.
It is. But I think
it's two sided though. I'm gonna let you finish, but it's two sided.
I feel like a lot of Black Americans are like, yo, I need to go back to the motherland, get a plane trip, fly over there, and I'm gonna be connected. And it's like, no, nigga, like that's not how that goes.
And that's how I personally feel. I feel like the disconnect comes from, because I heard it from both sides. I played football with I ain't gonna put his name out there because I don't know if you want to be out there, but I played football with people who first generation Nigerian. That's my dog. Like that's my boy.
Right.
But and just talking to him from that side, they feel like Black Americans don't really fuck with Africa like that. They trying to And Black America, we feel like Africans don't fuck with us like that. I went to Jackson State, and I heard the Ethiopians say some crazy
hold on.
According to Clyde, Nigerians and Ethiopians don't fuck with each other.
Oh, my bad. I don't want no beef. I'm Black American. Let me get right. USA.
Listen. It's damn.
But no, but I feel like that. Me going out and spending bread, because it did sit with me well at first. I'm going out, hear me out. I'm going out and spending my bread to find out where I'm really from.
Right.
Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I trace my stuff back or whatever through families like that. The far as I can get back
is the plantation.
To Cane Plantation in Cleveland, Mississippi. As far as I can go back. Right. It's really not even cane. It's really King Plantation, but you know, slaves, the language kind of, or whatever. That's as far as I can go back.
Right.
So by the sense that I'm willing to spend bread to say, look, I want to know exactly where I'm from.
Right.
And that's not even accurate. Yeah. I feel like that should show the African American side that like he's trying. Yeah. He's trying to get back. I'm trying to pay to see where I'm from. Yeah. Why do I know? Why do I know that? Well, we know why.
You are one out of, a lot of people who not doing that. True. Or not trying to do that. Or can't do that.
True facts.
Because just like you can go back to the Cane Plantation.
Yeah.
I can go back to the Cooper Plantation, according to my daddy, up by Crystal Springs. Then on my mama's side, somewhere down by Tylertown.
Okay.
Don't know what plantation, but it's down there somewhere.
Yeah.
As far
don't know shit past that.
We can't even go back. We don't know what ship. Right. We don't know what came. You could have came from Jamaica, folk. They don't even know.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to be from an island so bad.
You do. You want to be,
but
you probably Trini. I see a little.
I damn can see that shit, goddamn.
Your hat got a little bad gal in it.
But I'm glad you wildin'. A little bati boy. So, but I'm glad you brought up my head, because shout out to Jew City Apparel.
Yes, sir. That's it. It's fire. I was just messing with you.
I got you. Shout out to Jew City Apparel. This was the hat that I got. I know it's pink. They was out of the other shit, but I still like it. But yeah, man, I really do wanna know. But what I was gonna say is, with the connection to Africa, even if you find out what tribe you from, exactly, you know, where they are. If you go back, it's no guarantee that you're gonna be accepted
at all.
So even then, it's like, you know where you from and all of that.
Do I got to go back with some clout? I got to come back as Giannis and be like, hey, I'm an NBA champion.
Listen,
and come back to the tribe.
It's a thing of, and this is just my personal opinion. Like, if you come to Nigeria knowing your tribe and everything like that, I feel like there is going to be welcome. Now, I feel like a part of that welcoming is on some like, you American. Yeah. So they looking at you on some like, he's American. He can help us with shit. Type shit.
Like, give me some bread.
Not even just give me some bread, but you can provide do
opportunities,
some shit for us that maybe our tribe hasn't just been able to do, whatever. So whether
I can send my nephew over to Jacktown State. I know he's gonna be good because Austin over there.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So because I've definitely had family like, you know, hey, so this is your cousin. He finna come stay with you. He finna go to school at Jacktown State because in Nigeria it's like we can only do so much type shit. So it's like whether it's going to be a genuine welcome, it's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I do think people have to really try to understand Nigerian people, because I think everybody just thinks it's on some like, oh, it's gonna be on some sweet shit. It is not. It is not.
Dang.
It is and that's just me being 100% honest. It's on some like, who is he? Why is he here? What is he going to do for us? What? It's questions. It's a whole bunch of all of that. So you got to prepare yourself for that. But just even going back to that shit, Joe, it's just like with Giannis and shit. Like I know for me, like when Giannis' brother won for the Lakers, right?
Yeah, that's what made me bring it up.
Right.
I remember you telling me like, yo, he had a Nigerian flag.
He had a Nigerian flag and he had a Greek flag.
Yeah,
and the first thing my parents saw was like, who is the Nigerian boy? And I'm like, oh, that's Giannis' brother. Why does he have the other flag? Yeah. Because in their mind, it's like, Nigeria.
Fuck that other shit.
Yeah. Your parents are Nigerian.
Jackson.
You feel me? It's Nigeria. So it's like, that's just how it is. So my parents, I know my parents, they were happy, of course, that Giannis Antetokounmpo won. But it's still that little bit of like all this Greek shit. And I know for me, I'm like, it to me, and again, this is just my opinion, I just feel like the media is trying to make him palatable to white consumers.
Yeah,
and that's easy. Why, you know what I'm saying? That's why they keep putting the Greek.
It's more marketable if
exactly.
I say Greek freak
than
versus
Nigerian.
Freak,
you see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody buying even with Joel Embiid, you know what I'm saying? He's from Africa as well.
Yeah.
But it's trust the process. It's Philly. It's everything else outside of Africa. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
When it come to other NBA players, if you from Chicago, if you from wherever, they push that. You from Greece, they push that. You from Nigeria, you're a Nigerian with a name like Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
Now in order for us to sell you, we gotta push some shit that, oh, the Greek freak? Oh, Greek. Yeah. Everybody knows Greece. Everybody knows Greek.
Yeah.
Push that out.
And then too, it didn't help. It did help that he already had like an underlying base. When you think Greek, you think Italy. When you think Italy, you think the mob. You think the Italian.
You think white.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Off-white, but white.
Off-white, but it's white. You feel? You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
You think of olive oil.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that
Mamma mia.
Exactly. So that's always been my only issue with that whole Greek freak shit. Is like, my nigga, you're Nigerian. That name is Nigerian as fuck. You're put on for Nigeria. Because these white folks, when they get a chance to say, get the fuck on, they gonna say, get the fuck on. And Nigerians are gonna rock with you. Right. They gonna, if you fuck up, they gonna criticize you. But they not ever gonna leave you.
Yeah.
They gonna be here to the very end.
So do you think it would be better for him to come out on his own and be like, yeah, I'm Greek feet, yada yada, but Nigeria, not it just verbally say it on a platform to where
yes, like he kind of did it when he had like his shoe come out and the first like colorway he did was like a Coming to America theme, but it was like it's coming to America. It's like I see what you're doing, but it's still it's not. I need you green and white shoe because that's the flag. I need you something connected to Nigeria. Greece is where you grew up at, and I get that, and you can add those elements into it. But I need that Nigeria in there, heavy.
So Zay, when you get famous, I need you to have Jackson in there.
Oh, you already know it's gonna be
because I'm gonna be on your ass. I'm just saying.
I'm wearing a hat.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna be on your ass.
Bro, let me see.
I need you in there
somewhere.
When I go, listen, and it's the same for you, and the same for you.
Oh no!
So I know you Nigerian, but.
He just told you he ain't fuck with us. He Nigerian.
No.
He Nigerian for
right. He did say
Nigeria is first. No, Nigeria is first. But the
fine.
M is getting thrown up.
That's the what?
The M.
Jack started with a
Jack. USA.
But nah, like wherever I go, I'm definitely.
I ain't gonna cap.
You know,
if it's the 100-meter dash and it's Nigeria or somebody from the USA, I'm USA.
Yeah.
All day long. You know, that's the only time that we throwing the flag on.
I'm
all of that.
I'm so patriotic during that time.
Oh yeah,
everybody.
But as soon as them couple weeks over, it's like, all right, we know what's up.
Right.
We can come together for that them couple weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
It's time to get back to reality.
Right.
Okay, so back to the finals. Did the Bucks win, just flat out win, or did the Suns give it away?
I would say it's hard to say.
This is gonna be another long episode.
It would be hard to say that the Bucks just straight up lost it with Giannis dropping 50.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's hard to say that the Suns gave it away, but that last game, I didn't sense the like intensity coming from the Suns. It's like almost like Chris Paul kind of shrunk a little bit. Like he passing up. I mean, he is the point guard. We know he's an amazing passer, yada yada. But in those final moments, and you know that you're probably being real, your only chance ever in life to win an NBA championship is right here. What are you doing?
Right.
And he just kept passing the ball off. I'm a Mississippi guy to my heart. You know, we love Devin Booker.
Right.
That boy went to high school in Moss Point.
Exactly.
We love him to death.
Devin
Booker kind of shrunk a little bit in the last couple minutes. It's like Devin Booker, you supposed to be the next Kobe. I need you to, and I don't. It's hard to say that the Suns just gave it away with Giannis putting up 50 ball.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it could have been a better game.
I mean, sleep on the fact them niggas won 4 straight.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
so you can't say, how can you say they gave it away, but they won 4 straight? You know what I'm saying? You can't say that the Suns just gave it away. Now, their actions, I wish they would have stepped up a little bit and just made it a little more competitive, but
was Giannis out when them first 2 games they played? When they won? Because they was up 2-0, right?
He was in the whole series, right?
Okay. I feel like he was hurt at some point, but I don't know.
I thought that was when they played Brooklyn or somebody.
Yeah, okay.
He got hurt the series before, and it was questionable if he was going to play coming
That's
in.
what it was.
So those first 2 games, he was kind of gimpy a little bit. He wasn't like full out, but once he got his speed,
yeah, nah, that nigga.
He playing defense and crashing boards and
I'm not gonna lie. I've been open saying he can't do both. Like he gonna be tired. He gonna be winded. Like.
For the last game, the boy made 11 out of 16 free throws. And we know that was his weak point. We counted down.
That was his weak point last series.
We counting down 10. Now we counting like what we doing.
And he like in your mouth.
So he left no doubt in that last game. So I can't say that the Suns gave it away. He earned it. As much as I hate, I mean, it was just ugly looking at them teams on the screen. Like,
no,
it's like, bro, I'm looking at the Bucks. The Bucks
and the Suns. And it's like the Suns Well, they both got history, but like the Suns, they more recent because of Charles Barkley and all that. And you know, when you think of Jordan, you think of when they played the Suns. But the Bucks ain't won since the 70s.
Kareem,
Yeah, so it's like when I see them
and Oscar Robertson and them niggas.
I ain't gonna cap. None of those nights I was just rushing to the screen to see none of them teams play. I was just like, dang, you know, them my boys. I check it in. If I'm late, if somebody else playing, I'm like, dang, man, I'm a little behind watching the game. Like I missed the first quarter. I might tune in third and see what's going on.
Yeah, first.
I feel like it was James. Might have been both of y'all, but it was crazy how the past couple of years, a bunch of teams didn't made it and won who 10 years ago you never would have thought was even had a chance.
But I like that though. I like that because it keep things interesting. Even with this, even though I didn't like these two teams playing, it keep a lot of people on their toes. It keep it saying that. Because for example, if the Lakers and the Celtics, I'm a Celtics fan. If the Lakers and the Celtics make it,
when they had Paul Pierce.
If they make it every year, you like, man, those small market teams, they don't never have a chance. It's always the big teams gonna make it. Yeah. This proves that on any given night, somebody can get these buckets. Yeah. It don't matter who it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's good for the sport overall, but as far as like marketing dollars, they are still small markets. So meaning, if your favorite team, the Lakers, and they didn't make it, you probably not tuning into the finals if the Suns and the Bucks are playing. Yeah. But if the Lakers didn't make it and somebody like Dallas and Brooklyn is making it, you like, I might tune into that. You got Luka over there, you got KD, you got Harden. Even though my team didn't make it, I'm gonna tune in.
But I would think, even though they small market, I would think it's the same because you got Chris Paul and Devin Booker, and then you got Giannis.
Devin Booker,
people looking at Giannis as the best player in the league. Some people.
Devin Booker has been balling since the moment he stepped into the league. But this was his breakout year as far as like, oh, that boy's serious. Yeah. So it's like almost like Steph. When Steph came out and he was just knocking down threes, they're like, who the hell is this nigga? Yeah. He been doing that shit. But now he doing it more on a consistent basis. You like, oh, shit.
He ain't no Monte.
Actually, he is like Monte. They got the similar playing style. But anyway, that's another story for a different day. But it's like,
even though 833 don't mean shit to me.
Nah, I sure don't fool Lanier like that. And I want the smoke. I'm just playing. I'm not. But I'm good. But anyway, it's just I feel like it's gonna take time for people to like really, for Book to be like, not even say a household name, but like next year people gonna be checking for Book because they see what he did this year. You know what I'm saying? I went when Steph first started going off that year. I went to the Memphis and Golden State game. Why? Because it was one of the cheapest games. Because people weren't checking for Golden State like that. He went the fuck off.
They didn't want to check it for Memphis either.
So but now when you try to buy a Golden State Memphis ticket, that bitch sky fucking high. Why? Because people know what Steph and Clay and them bringing. Right. You know what I'm saying? So next year, Book could be more of a sought out person or whatever. It's gonna just take some time or whatever. But and then Giannis. Besides Giannis, ain't nobody checking for Chris Middleton like that.
Fuck no.
Just being real.
Drew Holiday.
And he balled the fuck out. Chris Middleton went the fuck off. But
what's that other boy name with the big ass eyes?
Portis.
Portis. That nigga got the eyes of an F-250.
But yeah, so I mean, it wasn't. They didn't have like names that just made you want to tune in and watch. But like I said, you can't take nothing away from that boy Giannis. That boy Giannis went off.
He earned that shit.
That boy had a fifth ball.
And I fuck with Giannis,
like 5 blocks.
Right. I fuck with Giannis because he didn't leave. He lit. Milwaukee is his.
Of course.
Like that's his. Like,
do y'all think he was throwing shots at Bron in his post game speech?
What do you say?
He was like, I mean, I could have took the easy way and went and joined a super team like the. I'm not gonna say.
He probably was talking about all them niggas. I could have went
to a super team, but I chose this way because this way is hotter.
He might have been talking about LeBron and KD.
He was talking about all them nigges who did that shit.
Yeah.
All them niggas that did that
All
shit and went nowhere.
Over my Nigerian accent. I was trying to be legit. I was trying to, my Nigerian accent.
I heard it as a Giannis impersonation, not a Nigerian accent. That might be why.
Probably so.
You damn sound like Giannis. I ain't gonna lie.
I had a Nigerian sitting next to me. I was like, man, this is my time to pull out my accent.
Maybe he
would verify my accent.
I'll be more look, you go to Nigeria, Clyde like, yeah, no, he good. He good. He can do the accent. He good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna blend in.
Oh,
if I ever go to Nigeria with you, I'm be like, yes, this is my brother. We are here. I am so happy to be here. Thank you so much.
And they gonna be like, wait a minute.
What the hell?
One thing I noticed about not even Nigerians, just Africans in period. They don't even say, like, they just say sound sometimes. Like they be like, and like, how the fuck I'm supposed to know what mean?
You gonna know. Oh, you gonna know.
Yeah, you gonna know.
What are you doing,
Like, I done spent enough time around this.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, like that.
Once you see that, you like, hey, no disrespect, no disrespect.
In the words of Clyde, get the tire. if you know, you know.
If you know, but you don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Yeah,
no. So I'm gonna keep working on it.
Does either team have a chance to make it next year?
No.
Hell no.
Fuck no.
Once everybody get back and get healthy,
fuck no.
After this offseason, LeBron ain't letting this shit go down again.
LeBron is fuck that Space Jam movie. That nigga LeBron is already, he wrote down the names of who's getting the fuck off. He come on. You remember that when that nigga was in Cleveland and he had Dwayne Wade and Derrick Rose and Crowder and once them niggas, y'all not, don't worry about it. Get rid of him.
I hope Dame don't go to the Lakers.
Fuck no, Dame's not gonna go. Dame's not gonna leave.
I hope he don't.
Dame's not. If he leave, he's not going to the Lakers.
I've become a Portland fan via Dame. I hope he don't go to the Lakers because
it's gonna be once everybody in Brooklyn get healthy for real and they have like a real off season where they can rest up and stuff like that. Yeah. It's gonna be hard to beat Brooklyn. It's gonna be hard. The only reason they lost because everybody was hurt.
Yeah,
that's the only reason they lost. Like, let's not gloss over that shit.
Yeah,
like,
but still, it's like the only reason I can't use the injuries for Brooklyn is because, like, okay, Harden is hurt. Still got KD.
And he still went off. He just missed one shot.
Yeah, you still got, who else?
Kyrie.
Kyrie. Yeah, you still got Kyrie. You still got Blake. You still have pieces. Mm-hmm. And then when Kyrie go down and James coming back, you got a James and you still got a KD. It's like to me, I look at it like, okay, it's the Avengers. You can take out motherfucking Iron Man. We still got a Hulk, nigga. Yeah. We still got a Captain America. Okay, fine. Take out Captain America. We still got an Iron Man, nigga. We still got pieces that if one motherfucker is out, then now it'll be different if like two niggas out and then you kind of got to fill in them gaps. Then it's gonna be like, it's a struggle. But nigga, we can't gloss over the fact KD is KD. And KD does what the fuck he does. We can't gloss over the fact that Kyrie is a fucking a walking and one mixtape. Mm-hmm. You can't glance over the fact that Harden is a fucking and one mixtape. Can't gloss over the fact that Blake, I don't know where the fuck this nigga came from, but he came.
He definitely had a resurgence this year.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to give them that injury pass of like, they had injuries, but I'm like, but you still had, you could still do some shit. You could have still, I don't know what happened against the Bucks that y'all lost, but y'all damn still could have.
I mean, they scraped through that last game because that boy KD,
he ain't sit down.
If his foot wasn't on the line,
it was a wrap. It's a whole nother.
If his foot was back like 3 inches, he would have cashed him his game over.
Absolutely. So
if Brooklyn make it, do they sweep the Suns?
I may not sweep. That boy Book might go off for one game, and they might do some crazy shit, but they winning hands down.
Facts.
In my opinion.
Facts.
All right, we're gonna go to our first sponsor. Explicit J3 Gym or fitness, and I don't know what they what they called. But it's a private owned fitness facility in Jackson, and they offer a bunch of things: calisthenics, cardio, metabolic training, weight training, aerobic training, dance classes. They got all kind of shit, and it's like 3 people from Callaway that like work there and run it. So you got to show love to that. I don't know where the other people that work there went, but
with the tear.
That makes sense.
They do some good work though. I fool with them boys. I fool with all of them. I fool with Jason. I fool with J Mo. I fool with all them boys, man. They do some good work out there. They doing some major things out there. So when I looked on the paper and saw you had a sponsor, I was like, oh yeah, there's some good people, man. I fool with them.
They didn't sponsor us, but we just shout out people.
That's what's up, man. Cool.
Give us a membership. Well, no, because they're not 24 hours. So, the next segment is called White People Wildin'.
They be wildin' sometimes.
White people be fucking wildin'. So, we just gonna kind of breeze through these. Colorado man convicted of killing his teen son who found his boiling hot diarrhea fetish pictures. Now,
boiling hot?
Boiling hot.
You think I came to play? God damn it, I'm not.
So look, let me
boiling hot. That sound like it's hot coming out.
Listen,
like niggas just snapping that shit real quick.
It's
like, as it's coming down.
That sound like some spicy Taco Bell.
So look,
Diablo sauce.
So the man was convicted. Mark Redwine was convicted for the 2012 murder of his 13-year-old son. So.
Pause before you keep reading. How you gonna get mad at your son for finding pictures of you? Go ahead, bro.
I get it.
I'm not gonna go too far into the story, but basically he killed him because he found him wearing red lingerie, and I'm sorry if you listening because it's kind of graphic, but he was eating feces with corn in it.
Oh my!
The father was.
The father was in red. He had pictures of him eating this in red lingerie.
That just made me throw up.
And I'm not surprised. And his son found the pictures and he killed him. He went missing. He been missing.
Let me say this. What else do you expect? Like, not saying that it's right, but nigga. That is, it's like one of them things where it's like, if I tell you I gotta kill you type shit.
Yeah.
It's like, my nigga, your son just saw pictures of you eating shit.
With corn in it.
And with corn in it, and you wear lingerie. He like,
I just want to make sure he
probably in his head, in his white way of thinking, is like, I gotta kill him. I can't let him go out in the world and be telling his friends or tell his mama.
Now, if have y'all seen? I'm assuming y'all haven't heard this, so I'm assuming you also haven't seen the picture. I'm gonna airdrop you the picture of the guy. No. It's not those pictures. It's just like his mugshot, and I'm gonna airdrop it to you, and I want you to show.
Please don't send me that picture. I don't need
old lady.
That's wild.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. Like the whole.
So
was he doing his son a favor by offering him after seeing?
I think that's what. That's
he
honestly.
Was like, son, I know you've had a hard life already.
That's honestly what. What the fuck?
I'm gonna put the mug shot up on the screen.
That's he looked like
that's allegedly.
He's nuts.
Allegedly, that's the guy.
Wait, is his eyes green from the shit they eat, or is it just?
They might just be green, and it's being brought out because the rest of his eyes is red. But I don't know. Hey, maybe they just
his whole body's just toxic for eating shit.
It gotta be.
If he taking pictures of it, that wasn't his first time eating shit.
No,
he's a habitual shit eater.
Of course. This is his. He take it to work for lunch.
A little Tupperware container, and he write his name on to make sure nobody else get it.
Everybody talking about what's that smell?
Yeah. Somebody making soup.
He warm it up in the microwave and shit.
Yeah.
It break. You like, man, you know what? Let me go and throw it off in there.
He eat it with crackers. So we gonna move on.
That's disgusting.
Shit.
Oh no, I got a question first. So not in this instance, but if your son or daughter finds you in a in a precarious situation, what is gonna be your reaction? Obviously, I'm hoping you won't kill him.
I got a baby girl.
You
know, kill him is never on the option.
Of course.
We just gonna have to sit down and have that talk. You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey,
daddy a little weird. You know?
Yo, I'm hoping that it was. Yeah, I'm hoping that it just be like normal intercourse with me and her mom, or something. She walk in, like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I'd be like, hey, baby girl.
You know, this is just
when mom and dad would love each other, when two people love each other, they go through the whole classic talk. But nah, man, that's rough. That's rough trying to have that conversation with your kid.
Mm-hmm. I mean, no, well, he didn't have a conversation. He just kind of
he off them. No, he probably did have a conversation. He's like, "Look here, little fucker. This thing's between me and you."
He's like, "No, his conversation might have been.
You know the hell you not.
You know, his conversation might have been. You know, I got to kill you now." Right?
That's literally when I'm thinking of it as a crazy white person. Yeah. That's literally the only thing I can think. It can't
I told you stop going through my stuff.
It can't even be a talk. It's just like you gotta go. You gotta go now because you saw that. Yeah, nah, bro. I can't let you go out there. That in his mind, that's why I'm like, that's his. In my mind, first off, I'm not doing shit like that. But it's like if I'm doing some shit, it's like my man says, like, no, when mommy and daddy, like, we talking about it. It's not, I need to kill you, like, that's no. But he damn looks like he's probably had mental issues. Honestly,
true to the topic. The name of the topic is he definitely wilding.
Of course, and we about to move on to another one. So I don't know if y'all seen this video about the Alabama city councilman.
Do we have a house nigga in here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I saw the video yesterday.
But he should have got fan.
So he won't apologize for one.
Of course he won't.
And two, so according to the report, it came up because one, the mayor of the town that they're in is black, and I guess they had some type of conversation before the meeting, where I guess maybe it got heated or whatever. But some citizens in the meeting asked him about his wife using nigger, I guess online or something.
Yeah.
And that was his response. Do we have a house nigga here? And it was directed at, let me make sure I get her name right. Another councilman, Veronica Freeman. That was the black lady he was pointing at. So just what are y'all's thoughts? And he won't apologize, but he's also thinking about running for mayor for that town.
First of all, it's two scenarios. Two points I have in it.
Right.
If dude called my wife a house nigga,
I'm so happy. Oh man.
He gonna have to fucking see me.
Got to.
You have to fucking see me.
Got to.
Because it's one thing for you to use the type of language and just out and about, you know what I'm saying, a shopping center, y'all out, something like that. In my wife's workplace, she needs to feel the most comfortable to perform her duties that she's doing. That's one thing. Second of all, for him to feel emboldened enough to actually run for mayor after it tells me a lot about that town.
Yeah.
Means that he has a lot of supporters that don't see that he did nothing wrong by saying this statement.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people were calling for him to resign, but he said, fuck that.
I'm running for mayor.
You
know what I'm saying?
And like I said, the mayor they got now is black.
So it lets me know that it's something is alive and well in that town for him to feel like that. You know what? I can run for mayor. I feel safe saying this.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? I feel confident and comfortable enough to even say this type of language.
He probably thinking on some like, but I thought we all. Yeah. I thought
that was what we do down here.
You know, I mean, I feel like, to me, when I saw that, of course, you talking to my wife like that, obviously you got to see me. Like, that's just what that is. But I kind of thought about it on a bigger scale. And this happened in Alabama, right?
Yeah.
I thought of it bigger.
I think it's called Tarrant. I hope I'm saying that right. Tarrant, Alabama.
Okay.
Something like that.
I thought of it bigger than Alabama. I thought about it as like, these are people who we have in like bigger positions, like Senate. Like, they might not verbally say it because they have to, you know, of course, save face and you playing the game. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, these are the people who we have in positions of power, you know, in small places and United States government. So it's just like, when I think about shit like that, it's just like it's crazy. And I'm like, so like, does this not prove we don't need old white men in certain positions no more? Because it's like, you know,
piggyback. Go ahead.
It's been the same thing over and over and over. We know for a fact, like, people think like this, or like these people come from an era where they probably said nigger freely, and you know they haven't apologized, and they like, buddy, won't apologize.
Yeah.
Why are people like that still getting positions?
Because you don't know that that's who they are until they got the position.
True, but
then once they got it and they show who they are, then that's when the support from that other side comes.
But still, I feel like it's 2021.
Yeah,
we've had
next year to be 2022.
Yeah, we've had years of seeing all of this type of stuff. Like, where is it somewhere where it's like, we gotta change, like, who can run, the age, like, we gotta change something, because these people who are in these positions, it's like they obviously have this agenda that is not for the people, it's for people that look like them. And
those are people who vote for them.
Yep.
And those are people who outnumber the other side.
This is true. This is true. It's just fucked up, man. It's fucked up to think about.
Definitely. So, this next topic, you know, because it's a lot of black people moving to Texas, and a lot of black people in Texas. So the Texas State Senate passed a bill that no longer requires schools to teach that the KKK are morally wrong.
Man,
now this is years after they took slavery out the history books.
That's fucking nuts to me. Because, like, for you to no longer teach it, it's basically saying that the problem has been fixed, and it's no longer, we don't have to address it anymore. For one, we know that's not the case. For two, even if the problem has been fixed, we still can't deny the history that took place, because what's the saying? If you don't know your history, you're bound to repeat it. Mm-hmm. So if we don't at least address it, it's like, hey, this, you don't see in this legislation say, we talk about the Holocaust all the fucking time. We talk about 9/11. What's the saying for 9/11 is never forget. But we gonna casually forget this KKK. We gonna casually forget this lynching. We gonna not only was it slavery, they also said they're not gonna teach about Martin Luther King. So it's just like, all that never happened.
Of course.
Do you know how detrimental that's gonna be to a group of people that we're planning on being the senators, being the mayors, being the leaders, if they don't even have knowledge that even took place? That's scary. That's real scary. And now we have to just trust that the parents themselves are going to do the due diligence to put them on game about stuff like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, bro.
So,
broke my heart.
As a black parent, and future black parents, would you even, like I said, a lot of black people moving to Texas, like the two main spots would be Texas and Atlanta. So, if you move into Texas, would you even want to send your child to a school out there knowing that that might not even be taught?
Absolutely not.
I mean,
or does it depend on the school?
I'm on the fence, because I know for a fact even if the school doesn't teach that,
you're gonna teach.
I'm gonna be teaching that information and doing all like that. So that's fine. Go to school, learn your reading, your writing, your algebra, your everything like that you need to learn, right? But I'm going to put you on game when it comes to our people and what we do and what we've been through in this country. And so if that's the only option for me is to send you to that school, I'm going to send it. But that just means I have to do my due diligence as a parent to, to bridge that gap. But I still wouldn't just be gung-ho, because if the school is not willing to teach the information, that means they have some type of motive too. So they mean, are you going to treat my child differently?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not willing to even talk and teach about slavery, how are you gonna treat my child when she in the cafeteria or when she going out for the volleyball team or when she doing X, Y, and Z? Is she gonna be unfairly treated and not know why because you're not teaching it?
But here's the thing, though. You even gotta understand she gonna be unfairly treated just because you putting her up on game. Yeah. So when the teachers start teaching that bullshit, she's gonna come. Yeah. And one thing,
teachers hate to be challenged.
They hate to be challenged.
Cause as soon as they hear, my daddy said,
right. Well, your dad ain't the teacher.
You feel me? So then now that starts this whole back and forth, and then the parents got to come up. So that's why I know for me, fuck that.
So you homeschooling or are you charter schooling?
I've just not going to Texas.
I'm just not going to Texas, but but I've thought about homeschooling, but it's just I do want to put my child in a school so they have that. Environment, that experience and everything like that. But it's just like at the same time, I'm not putting them somewhere where motherfuckers like, yeah, so Black History Month, skip over that Shanghai Dynasty. Like,
you could do him like Tim Tebow did it. He was homeschooled, but they still let him like play football at the school, and he was involved in other stuff.
Nah, I'm not. I don't want to do that. I do want my child to gain that experience, but it's for me too. It's like, what, I'm finna pay the school money to teach my kid bullshit?
True. I mean,
you can send, especially if like you can see you'll get a JPS.
You're wild, sir. I mean, no, I could, of course. Like that's not even
teachers care.
Yeah, I'm not saying I would never send my kid to JPS if I'm still in Mississippi when I have my child. That's not a problem for me. It's just a thing of I want my child, just like any parent, I would assume. I just want my child to be taught the right shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my child to get some shit and then other shit is left out. I don't want my child to be, you learning about the Great Wall, you learning about Columbus, you learning about everybody who don't look like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But and then too, to piggyback on that, you got to be careful though, because even at Jim Hill High School, I had a white teacher tell me to my face in my Mississippi Studies class that slavery wasn't as bad as they made it seem.
Oh yeah, they all not all, but they
love saying this.
And this was his reasoning. He was like, because back then slaves were considered property, so why would you mistreat your own property? He said that's just like me going out there and trying to beat up my truck that I own. That's my property.
Don't.
I was like,
what?
And the whole class turned the fuck up on his ass.
You got to.
That was he picked the wrong group of students to try to feed that bullshit to.
Oh, and he been saying that for years.
For him to feel confident to say that to us like that,
right?
They let you know that, like, no, he really believes that.
He put somebody on game.
One, he really believe it, and two, it's slick, kind of like he looking down on y'all, thinking like, I'm gonna say this, and they just gonna take it.
Yeah,
no.
Or
so we turned the fuck up on his ass.
Yeah,
but
no,
it's
fuck
like,
that man.
He still work there?
I don't think so.
Fuck that man.
He probably left and moved to Jackson Academy or MRA or some bullshit.
Yeah,
but it's like. So with that being said, though, you have to be careful. Even no matter what school you have to be careful no matter what school your child goes to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like, in Texas they're more blatant with it, but your child could be fed bullshit anywhere. In West Jackson, I was fed bullshit.
True.
Luckily, I didn't partake in it, but they fed it to me. They tried to give me that bullshit, but luckily luckily the way I was raised. And we had way more teachers that was, you know what I'm saying,
they taught you the right
taught me the right stuff versus that he was an anomaly.
The only reason I kind of feel like I know you already have a daughter. Yeah. So I know for me, like when me having the kid is probably gonna be down the line sometime. But like, why is you laughing, nigga?
I was thinking about some other shit.
But I feel like with the way social media is now. Especially with the HBCU hype and everything like that, I feel like even if you tried to feed a kid bullshit, they not going for it.
There's too many other sources.
At this point, it's too, like, we didn't have Instagram and all this other stuff until like later on down the line when we was kind of older and shit like that. So now with TikTok and Instagram and Snap and all the kids have too much stuff. And then on top of that, I think there's a lot more, Black teachers is coming from HBCUs who are going into the school system saying, hey, nah, we ain't going for that.
And to piggyback on that, we have a lot of more white allies now than we did ever before. True. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can't depend on them because they are allies. They're not us. They're assisting us. Yeah.
Right.
But hopefully there are enough white allies they can be to the point where it's like, nah, that's BS, y'all. This is the real, you know what I'm saying? This is what really happened. We are starting to see more white people having the courage to speak up against racism and stuff like that.
Now, I'm going to give you a little pushback on that. And this is just because I have my certain shit with white folks.
Yeah.
Clyde went to Brandon.
I did go to Brandon.
So, okay.
You know.
We had a black people side and we had a white people side. Mm-hmm. And the teacher saw that and didn't say shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, for me, when it's like, yeah, we have white allies, but when it comes to them losing shit,
if it come down to us or them,
I totally agree with that.
You feel me?
Because if it come down to us or them, they picking them every time.
Because like
every fucking time.
I totally agree with that. You ain't got no pushback from me with that because that's almost human nature now. It's like, yeah, I know what we doing is wrong.
Yeah.
But if it come, I've gotten comfortable living in this
nice
white utopia.
Right.
So now you're threatening. Now I give you I donate to Black Lives Matter. I'll put a little post up on Instagram. But when I have to actually physically lose a little bit of power or a little bit of whatever,
that has always been my beef with white people and everyone who says like I'm an ally and this and that. Because I was talking to it was so crazy. I was talking to my mom about this, and I was like, because a lot of people who know me, they just think like, oh, Clyde just don't like white people. Mm-hmm. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. My thing is, I'm a human being, right? As a human being, if I saw you getting fucked up by police, I'm stepping in. Mm-hmm. If I saw an Indian person getting fucked up by police, I'm stepping in. If I see a white person getting fucked up wrongfully, I'm stepping in. This nigga.
I'm laughing because he threw wrongfully. When it was a white person, he threw in wrongfully.
But I'm saying like if they getting fucked up by police, anybody wrongfully getting fucked up by police, I'm stepping in because as a human being, I care about other human beings. Mm-hmm. But
that's nice.
One thing I've noticed about white people, they can say they fuck with me all day long. If it's a knee on my neck, they not stepping in. You're not gonna risk your life.
They might record it.
Even though exactly they might record it. Even though they understand that their life is worth hella lot more than mine. They
in
not,
their opinion.
And exactly, they're not gonna be like, let me do this. They're not. They're gonna either say, oh my gosh, this shouldn't be happening, or wait, don't step in yet. What did he do?
Yeah.
Let's see what he did first.
That's always the question.
You feel me? So that's always been my beef because I've definitely had hella white people telling me like, "No, Clyde, we're with you. We want to be better. We want to learn. We want to do." And I'm like, first off, you keep coming to me asking questions when you can do the research yourself. The fact that you're not doing the research yourself is telling me a lot right there. Two, if you didn't know me and you saw me getting fucked up, what would you do? Right. No, I would help you, bro. We saw somebody get arrested the other day and you was just looking like, damn, that's crazy, and kept walking. So I know you wouldn't do that shit. Yeah. I know you wouldn't.
We do live in two different parallels where it's like, as a black male, when I see the police, I don't automatically feel safe.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, right-handed guy, true story. I work out in Pearl or whatever. I'm working or whatever. So I'm on my lunch break. So I go grab some lunch from the outlet or whatever, grab some to eat. I'm sitting there. And 3 police officers just walk in, and immediately I'm like, "What the fuck they over here standing by me for?" And like they looking around, they talking, and they look like they got their little energy on. I'm like, "What the fuck is up?" I'm just eating hibachi, bitch. Like, what's good? I didn't automatically feel like, oh, 3 officers? I'm really safe now. I didn't feel that. They walked in. I'm like, what the fuck is up?
Right.
Hey, we good? We chill.
Right.
Listen, I got pulled over not even a month ago in Clinton. Matter of fact, it'll be a month next week. And it was a black cop. But when I saw the lights, because it was almost midnight. So I was like, oh shit, here we go. And I had a woman with me. So I was like, this gonna be some fuck shit. So then guy walk up to the car, he a black guy, but he still kinda got that I'm a cop energy. He was cool for the most part, but he was kinda like, you know, he just had that tone. I was like, okay, you know, he's straight. Then as we leaving, because I stopped at the gas station, I ain't even realized 2 more white cops had pulled up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this shit could have went left. If he wasn't black. Because I feel like he was kind of helping me. He was kind of helping me, but he was also kind of like, he still kind of had to put on that cop energy for the other two.
Of course.
But if he was white, man, I feel like that could have went. And I wasn't disrespectful or nothing, of course, but I just feel like that shit could have went.
Definitely
so
would
left. And then he even more of a real nigga, because you know how before you can take care of the ticket, because he gave me a ticket for no insurance. Before you can take care of it, you got to call up there and see if they got it. He wrote it off as a warning.
Okay.
I'm thinking I got a whole court date and everything, but he a real nigga for that. I don't know his name. Well, I know his name. I ain't gonna say it. But shout out to him. Yeah. But like even seeing JPD, and most of JPD is black.
Yeah.
First.
Even seeing them, I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like what y'all.
It's like a little uneasy feeling you have.
Facts.
Because
and all my stuff legit.
Know. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Paperwork good, insurance good, license good, no warrants, never
nothing.
been arrested for no bullshit. I'm good.
Right.
But I still like, we straight? We good?
Listen.
We good, right?
And then I don't know if you kind of, and this kind of, you know, going into something else, but me being as dark as I am, that kind of adds to it for me.
I do feel it. Now, luckily, I say I'm dark skinned. People be like, nah, you ain't dark skinned.
You ain't dark skinned. But you know what? Let me not say that, because a lot of people have different definitions. By my definition, you not. But you know, if you got people who do shit like the brown bag test, it might be.
Yeah.
So. I do say that I got cousins that we go to the same places sometime, and they get treated a little differently because they are darker than me.
Yeah.
But then when I'm like, hey, nah, yeah, they good. Yeah, by black people.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they good. They with me. I like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, I ain't know you was with so and so. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I do see like how that can possibly be when you get pulled over. It's like the darker you are, maybe the more hostile they think you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like that probably comes with training. Like when they doing all these training exercises, they ain't putting Elder Barge nigga on the screen and be like tase him or what. They putting a nigga like me and Zay. So
it's like subconsciously they've like the darker the more dangerous.
Exactly.
Because in training, everybody that I tase, because the dummies were darker skinned people.
Exactly.
If you hearing shit like, for just phrases like big black dude, the bigger he is, the blacker he is, it's a problem. So I ain't gonna lie. One thing I hate is getting shocked. So don't just shoot me. I might get canceled for that. Don't tase me. Just shoot me in the leg or some shit. I'll get over it. So we got a little off topic, but I'm gonna ask my next question. Do y'all think that this whole thing about them not teaching about the Klan or teaching that the Klan was morally wrong, do y'all think that's kind of not backlash, but this is coming off of the wave of that critical race theory? That people not the conservatives and the whites not wanting to teach that?
I definitely think so. I think it's more so of they saw how much move and how much, I wouldn't even say progress, but how much attention was put on during the Black Lives Matter movement. You know what I'm saying? Like we we got a lot of people eyes on it. You know, you saw people start making certain policy changes. You saw a lot of companies coming out saying, no, we don't support X, Y, and Z. We fire people, so and so and so. So they say, you know what? We gonna come and say we finna change. We finna stop teaching it all together. You know, that's like their way of like, even though it's too late now, because like you said, so with social media and YouTube and all this stuff, they gonna learn it either way.
Yeah.
But that was their response, in my opinion, to like the Black Lives Matter movement and corporations coming out speaking against certain things, and it's like,
but low key. And I'm not a huge conspiracy theorist. I think the companies, a lot of these companies who are like, nah, we're for blacks, and they supporting that shit on the low. Because they saw they took a hit, and they like, Yeah, no. We stop teaching that shit all together.
Fuck the same. I agree because the same companies that were supporting Colin Kaepernick also donated to Trump's campaign. So it's like they just playing. Let's get everybody on our side.
Absolutely.
Because when it comes to business, the whole thing is money.
It's green.
Whatever's gonna make us more money, it don't matter.
And I would like to make a statement here. If you bought the product already, you burned it. Don't mean shit.
Exactly.
So
you can burn all them air monarchs y'all burned. All them fucking all them ankle Nike socks y'all burned.
Bruh, y'all done bought it already. Nike don't care what you do with it after
it's yours.
It.
Right.
You can buy the whole store out and burn it in protest.
Just like when I don't know if y'all, I'm sure y'all did watch Straight Outta Compton. When everybody was stomping on their CDs and shit, they was like, "They bought the shit. Yeah. It don't matter now.
You ain't gotta play it. It's like, son, you bought it. So your money is in my pocket.
Exactly. So I got two more white people wilding stories, but we're not gonna just get into them. I'm just gonna tell y'all what they are, and we're gonna move on. Elderly man with "I touch little girls" written across his chest was found dead in his house.
What's the crime?
Apparently he was a pedophile, and somebody went and got a hold of his ass. No, I am not. I'm just letting y'all know what happened. I'm just letting y'all know. It was blunt force trauma to the head. According to this, so I don't know if y'all follow the Savoy show on Instagram, but he words his shit kind of funny. So, it said Robert Rayner, that was the old man. It was whose decaying body was found Monday morning in the hallway of his Tompkinsville apartment building, was killed with blunt force trauma to the noggin with no stopping. So, like I said, he was found in his home dead with maximum efficiency. Now, also in Vegas, I don't know if y'all saw this video. It was a man. So you know how people had like the cameras on their doorbells?
At the ring, yeah.
He was at the door. You saw what I'm talking about? And creepy. He was knocking on the door and basically like talking to himself. But the woman inside, she didn't say nothing, but she got the police on the line. And I guess they were talking through the doorbell somehow. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm finna go. I want to rape and murder this woman as soon as she opened the door. So that's what I'm waiting on." But the lady never opened the door, so he just walked off. And he was still talking to himself. And it's like, he was like, "Yeah, I got a knife and a pistol. I'm gonna go when she opened the door. I'm gonna rape her and kill her."
That's nuts.
Yeah. But and apparently the police looking for him, but at the time of me seeing the article, they hadn't found him yet.
Yeah, that's scary, man. Imagine, especially if she lived on her own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You coming home from a...
She has a husband. This particular woman, she was married, but her husband was gone at the time. But he's back now. But yeah, if you stay in Vegas, if you listen to this and you stay in Vegas and you a woman or you anybody at this point, shit, hey, look out for him. It was a white man with a big beard and tattoos. So our final sponsor is Sexual Discipline.
Okay.
Speaking of sexual discipline, shout out to my paintings. You got this nice woman. You know what she doing. And we got a lot of boys back in my day at least. A lot of their fantasies. We got old Jessica Rabbit, but,
but black. That's Jessica Rabbit.
And she slick like somebody I follow, but I'm not gonna tag her though. Because I don't think she followed me back. But those are my two most recent art pieces. The videos up on YouTube. But yeah, sexual discipline. Men, we got to do better.
We do.
Pussy ain't everything, bro. Despite what some men say, pussy is not everything. It feel good for them couple minutes that you up in there. But once you get out of it, it's back to reality. And the reality is a lot of these chicks getting over with these kids. So, should DNA testing be mandatory at birth?
Yes, sir. It should. I definitely think it should. I know a lot of times we feel like, we trust our partner, we love our partner, X, Y, and Z, just in the third. But it should just be standard, just like everything else. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it should be regular because you would hate to have fallen in love with this child, providing for this child, caring about your child whereabouts, X, Y, and Z, loving this child to death just to find out the child's not yours. Wouldn't you rather have found that out on the front end and dealt with all these emotions earlier versus waiting 18 plus years down the line and figuring out this child's not yours? Because now, no matter what the DNA test says, this child is yours. Because you build so many emotions over the time that it's hard to break those. You know what I'm saying? True. Like I was saying, me and my homies were talking about this. They're like, if you was, my daughter's 3. So it's like, if you was to find out right now that your daughter not yours, how would you respond? I was like, it would suck, but that's my baby now. You know what I'm saying? I'm too far in the game.
Really?
It'll be so, I can't just cut, at this point in the game, I can't just cut her off and never see her again and like, nah, that ain't my baby, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Like, I'm too far in. I'm there day in, day out. I'm every day. That's my child. Like, now am I paying child support? Hell no.
No, definitely not.
Hell no.
Definitely not.
But I'm definitely going to be involved. I'm definitely going to be, probably not to the fullest extent that I am now, but I'm definitely first recitals, first day of school. I'm showing up. I'm making sure you got what you need. Yada, yada, yada. It's just, I'm too far in now.
So even though that's your baby, are you staying with the mama?
No,
you can't do that.
Dead. Dead.
So
I love the baby. I don't love her no more.
You're a good one. You are a good man.
So, because a lot of people was like 3. That's just early enough for me to go on and get up out of there.
I mean, you could, but like I've been there since day 1.
Yeah.
Since day 0, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there since we was in mama's stomach. We moved in together. I was at the hospital. I brought you home. I've been changing diapers. I've been paying for daycare. I've been taking you to school. I was there when you first got in trouble.
Yeah.
I've been there for so many firsts. And so just to cut that off because I just found it out, it's going to be hard. Now, I know you're not, biologically, you're not mine.
Yeah.
But you definitely going to be my little one that I make sure you good. Yeah. I'm going to be that force in your life. Like, I don't have a daddy, but that's my dad. Yeah. Like, that's the person I say my dad. Yeah. So that's how I would be.
And that's why I say you're a good one. Because I think, me personally, and I ain't trying to sound like a harsh nigga or whatever.
Yeah.
I've always been the type. Once I find out something, it's not mine.
It don't matter.
I can cut it off. Like if I'm with a girl and you cheat, you're not mine.
Does it matter how old the kid is?
No. If I find out you're not mine, I can snip it quickly. Mm-hmm. And this is coming from a person like I know when I have my first child, I'm gonna cry. Get emotional. I'm an emotional person. Like I'm not even gonna sit here and try to hide that. But once it's like something in my brain that's like, once I find out it's not mine no more, I can just release it. I'm not holding on to it. I'm not like, let me steal. Nah.
You're entitled to that.
Yeah.
Because even in my situation, at that point in time, I no longer owe this child anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm only staying out the strength of, I put myself in the mindset of the child because the child is innocent.
Yeah,
the child didn't have nothing to do with this. The child in that child's eyes, you still dad.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, like daddy stopped messing with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you tell them like, yo, you can explain to them this, that, and third, but in that child's mind, they still like, nah, you pops. Yeah. You the only pops I know.
And now you just up and dip.
Yeah, and
even though all this happened.
Even though you totally justified for doing everything you gonna do.
Yeah.
I know in my mind, maybe I'm just too soft.
Nah.
I can't do it. Especially after now maybe like year 1, I might have been able to be like, get out of here, kid. But like year 3, I'm like,
the baby in the face.
See you later,
you
champ.
mush him real quick.
Get out. Little stiff arm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But man, year 3, I can't do it now. That's my baby. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm like I said, I'm gonna have to. Now I'm definitely not gonna be no fool. I ain't finna be day in, day out. Hey, everything's going all right. Nah.
Yeah.
But definitely, if she want to go to a little summer camp, you need a little something extra on it, call me. I got you. I'm gonna put a little something on it or whatever.
You a good man, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You a good man. And maybe I think it's just I don't know what it is.
I think you gotta experience it.
Yeah,
you gotta experience it.
I haven't been in the situation to really call it for real. Like this is just how I feel now, but it's different. Like when you seeing that baby and you
every day.
Yeah,
I'm going home to her every day.
Yeah.
From the moment she was born to now, I've seen her every day in some shape, form, or fashion. Yeah.
So let me ask you this: does the relationship with the mama play a part in that? Meaning, like, even though she did what she did and it ended up not being yours, for however long it was up until you found out, y'all was in there together. Y'all raised this child together, made sure she was straight, and all of that was a team effort. So even though now you found out it's not yours and you're not with her no more, the fact that you was with her during all that time, does that add to the, like, if you need something, call me type shit?
It's gonna take time to rebuild it because everything I'm doing is out the strength of the child. Fuck you.
Yeah,
you on some whole shit. Like, nah, we ain't shit sweet between me and you.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
If it ain't about shit to talk about. If it ain't dealing with her, and then don't even get me wrong. Every last situation you call me for, I'm not helping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, oh, I need this, I need that, I need this. No, only for big shit.
Yeah,
like, yo, she just got invited to this National Honor Society thing. She need a dress for the recital or for the presentation. Like, I bet I go buy a dress. Yeah. Not no.
She want to go to the movies tonight.
Figure it out, pimp. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is, man. Like,
she want to go to the movies. Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, man. Because apparently you a player, motherfucker. You had me and some other niggas. Like,
pimp.
Okay, so what if instead of the mama calling you about some small shit, the daughter call you about that?
It's all good, but I would have to ensure that it wasn't the mom putting her up to call me.
Yeah.
Because it could be on something like, hey, call your dad and ask for so. Daddy, I need so. Like, who told you to call me? Mama? I tell her to call me. Hang up the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, because women, if you trifling enough to do that, you trifling enough to put my baby up against me.
Yeah.
It's true.
Even though she's not technically my baby. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there'll be something you have to navigate, though, because initially it's going to be like a, fuck you. Like, you can't call me for nothing. Like, initially, I'm just need a break from everything.
Yeah.
Like, I can't. I need to be away because I really want to put hands on you on some shit. Like,
man.
So, now this might be a little extreme, but let's say you find out it's not yours. You and the mama split up, but you, like you say, you still there for the child. Let's say the mama just get in some shit. You ain't got to go into detail what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Would you let the child come stay with you?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Like, if the mama got some shit, she got arrested, and now the baby about to get put up for foster care or something.
Yeah.
Nah, come on, you stay with me. That's just where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't live with myself knowing that I have an attachment with that child. Yeah. And I'm finna just say,
knowing you can do something about it.
Knowing that I can do something about it. And I've been doing something about it when I thought she was mine. I had the capability of doing something. But now I'm just finna give her over to the state, and she might be in somebody's foster care getting abused or whatever. It's like, nah, come on, stay with me.
I'm about to fail this class.
See, I think for me, it's like where I'm on the fence is like my like I said, I'm an emotional nigga. Like, I'm not even gonna hold that. So it's like my emotions and feelings are gonna be too tied into the girl. It's gonna be too tied into that, and like seeing her is gonna put me in a weird mental place.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
and it comes to a point where it's like, when do you put yourself first?
Facts.
Because you putting the girl, you putting the other girl, you putting the child. When do you come in? Because your head fucked.
Mm-hmm.
The child's head is still developing, and maybe down the line when she find out everything, something might happen. The girl probably, she really just on some, this is a situation type shit. Fuck it.
And in this case, you kind of bailing her out. Because
you see what I'm saying? So it's like it puts you in that weird situation of like, so when does my mental come into play? When do I have to be like, yo, this is too much. Like, I cannot deal with that right now. Not because you don't care or because you don't want the child to be in a good situation, but it's just like, bro, I have to look at you, and it's like, and maybe and y'all let me know if this is a stretch, but it's like, I would feel it's like how if a woman who, got raped had the baby, and she got to look at and she knows who raped her, and the baby looks like, you see what I'm saying? It's
you got to deal with that.
You got to deal with that. And you got to deal with the mental repercussions of that, the emotional repercussions of that, all of that shit. It's like, I would feel like it's the same.
That might be the closest a woman can get to something like that.
But you see what I'm saying, though? You feel me? Like, so at what point as a man do you just be like, yo, this is.
And I think that's up for the individual to figure out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I already know I'm gonna need some counseling, some therapy or something going on, because I'm gonna be fucked up on some shit.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody don't rock with therapy and stuff like that, but me personally, I know I'm gonna need to go and talk to somebody about that, because it's no way I can go and let my non-daughter move back into my crib that's not mine by somebody else, and I'm just rocking like everything normal.
And that nigga just walking, doing what the fuck ever with his check and whatever he want to do, and you taking care of his shit.
Yeah. Yep. I never said it was gonna be easy, but I know that's the decision I would make.
Yeah.
Now I deal with all the feelings and stuff like that afterwards, but I know up front, off the rip, I gotta take care of baby girl. I gotta take care of baby girl.
Okay, so say the child is high school, or grown, and you find out they're not yours. Now the wife, between whoever she fucked to have that baby, and up to you find out she been faithful, but 16 or 20, however many years ago, she slipped up. What's the situation?
Baby girl in college, she doing good.
She
got a
grown.
job,
She straight.
To be
and
honest,
you've been there every step of the way.
To be honest, that's I feel like maybe for me, that'll be the time where I'll be like, okay, I don't care. I have to take care. Only because when she's in that age range of like teenage going up to college and shit, that's when I feel like she gonna really need you the most. Like, that's when the period starts. That's when the feelings for boys start. That's when puberty is hitting you and you dealing with all these and that's when she's gonna really need that father figure there. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she's little, she don't know shit. Her brain is still developing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when she's at that age of those teenage, like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, that's when I'm like, if I find out, am I going to be pissed? Absolutely. Do I want to fucking separate myself? Absolutely. But I know, especially just from what I've seen with girls in that age range, what not having a father does to them. And I don't want that on my conscience. You know what I'm saying?
That's even more time spent with the child.
Yeah.
So
true.
Imagine how I feel just out 3 years. Imagine how you feel after 20 plus years. So eventually, you really gonna be like on something like, that's my daughter.
That's mine.
Like, she not mine, but she mine.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even with the mama, you gonna stick with the mama?
Fuck no. It's been
20 years.
It's fuck her.
It's gonna be rough.
It's been 20 years of faithfulness.
It's fuck her till like, you can be on fire. I'm not gonna spit on you. Fuck is you talking about? I'm not going for none of that. I don't trust nothing you say at all.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't trust shit.
But see, like, you saying you don't trust nothing she say, but for that time span of her being faithful, everything she said has been true. Except for that one thing. I can't
do it because it's like being with a woman, right? And then let's say either you find out or she admits that she cheated on you.
Right.
Let me just speak for Clyde. For me, I'm in a mental fucking prison. I'm in a mental prison because every time you go somewhere, every time you say you finna do some shit, I'm questioning shit. Yeah. I don't got fucking time to deal with that shit. I'm dealing with a whole bunch of shit as a man, and I'm dealing with a whole bunch of shit as a black man. I don't want to be in a mental prison with the person who I'm supposed to be feeling safe with. So once you tell me some news like that with another life that I've been taking care of, bro, it's fuck you into you in the ground. Because I'm like, bro, I'm not finna put myself in this prison of like, well, what the fuck else you ain't say? What you huh? Like I can't trust it.
Just even going on the whole cheating thing, bro. It's like if I found out that my significant other or whatever was cheating and stuff like that, it's not that I can't forgive you. It's that I can't forget that action that you did. So it's like
that's what it is.
It's like the whole time I'm like, yeah, you've been solid all this time. You've been, holding it down. You've been doing X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. And even though you did this however many years ago, it's fresh on my mind now.
Yeah, it's fresh on my mind. And I know in the back of my mind, no matter how much I forgive you and we trying to move past it, I'm still going to be thinking that somebody had you like that picture you just painted.
Oh my God!
Somebody had you
with like, pulling the hair back.
And look, you weren't even there to see it, but you just imagining that shit.
You know
that's that mental prison shit, bro.
And they might have just did missionary for 20 minutes like I did,
bro.
But in your mind, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
She like this,
bro.
She like that pain. So it's
and listen, if you want to, that Jessica Rabbit already claimed, but if you want to buy this, if you like seeing. All right.
But yeah, so it's like I can't just let you. For me, it's gonna be fresh on my mind. I'm gonna be thinking about that. No matter how many times down the road, I'm gonna have that one random moment. It's like, yeah, you remember that time she cheated on you? You know what I'm saying? And things could be going great. We could have moved past this. We could be going out on dates again. We could be just blissful. But then one moment I'm laying in the bed and your head on my chest, I'm like,
you
remember that time this bitch?
Oh,
but not even that. When you having sex with her and you thinking about, did she do this for that other nigga? Or even worse, she tell you who it is. Like who she did it with, and you at least know how he look, and then you see that nigga out in the street or some shit while you with her.
What I'm trying to say is, just let it be somebody that I don't know off the rip.
Of course.
Because if it's somebody that I cross paths with, we dap up, hey man, you good? Yeah, baby, we good. I'm holler at you.
But not somebody no, but I just like she tell you, okay, it was such and such from wherever, and like you know how he look and shit, and you see that nigga just out in the street.
When I see him, me getting mad is me getting mad at her. It's not me getting mad at him because niggas gonna nig. Like
he can only do what she allowed.
True.
So it's like me seeing him is just gonna be on some.
That's why I say it's on some personal shit. If I know you,
yeah,
of course. We dap up hands.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you. We down at the barbecue together. We chopping it up. I done went to your house. You done came to my house before. Yeah. Now you got to see me. But
yeah, it was Steve from your old job.
Yeah. You're gonna have to see me, Steve. Steve from accounting.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to fucking crush some numbers, bitch. Because we go, you know what I'm saying? But but at the same time, it's that anger still. I ain't kept that anger. Even if I don't know him, the anger still gonna be there when I see you or if I cross paths with you.
Definitely.
But at the same time, it's still he only did what she allowed. Because the first moment he approached her, she had the opportunity to shut this shit down.
Absolutely.
And she decided not to.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So if the door's open, he gonna walk through. So, I mean, at that point though, like he said, I mean, all these years have passed, I'm definitely gonna be, taking care of baby girl then because
of course.
Shit, it's 20 plus years.
She's been your daughter this whole time.
Yeah, facts.
So this kind of adds to it. That one is not yours. But say you have other kids with her that definitely are yours, and then this comes up.
They make it more complicated.
And those kids are obviously gonna be younger than that one.
So now you still stuck with her.
Yeah.
Because it was different. It was just one.
Yeah.
Now you got options to move around, but now these other kids are definitely yours. And they still like, nigga, you my dad for real. Like, we blood.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to elementary next month.
Listen, that's gonna be the time where niggas gonna have to give me an Oscar. Cause I'm gonna be the greatest fucking actor. My kids gonna be like, I was raised in a great home. Daddy loved it. No, fuck your mama. Like,
Y'all, do y'all watch Blackish?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you remember that when they was going through their little rough patch and like anytime the kids wasn't around, shit was gray?
Yeah.
Shit was just sad.
It's sad. That shit, that episode made me sad actually.
Yeah, definitely. That shit was hard.
But nah, like I just feel like if I had multiple kids with her and I just found out that one kid, of course, after I found out that one kid, I'm damn DNA testing all of them.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, but I mean, like, let's just throw some shit out there. Yeah. Say they do make it a law where testing is mandatory. So when these other kids come, from the dough, like these mine. But then, 17 years down the line, you find out this one is not yours. Mm-hmm. Then what?
You gotta just rock with it, bro.
I can't. And let me say this: I'm 25.
Right.
Shit can change.
That's true.
Opinions
like you said, you gotta go through it.
Yeah, you gotta go through it. But just talking of 25-year-old Clyde with no kids, no wife, no none of that shit. Nah, cause I just, it's like I can forgive. I can't forget, and it's like, it's just something in me. It's just on some like, bruh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't come near me. Like, because I'm thinking when I'm laying down with someone and they having my child, you my wife. You feel me? And that connection I have, I love you so much that I want to make something so precious like this with you. Is like, to me, it means a lot to me. Mm-hmm. So to find out that one kid that I thought we made together ain't mine.
Yeah.
It's just I'm gonna be in a fucked up place, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be emotional. I'm gonna be in a fucked up place because it's like, damn, bro.
So
what do you like? I don't know. That's tough, bro.
Does the situation in which you found out make a difference?
What you mean, like?
So instead of her just saying such and such may not be yours, you get tested, you find out she not. That's one thing. But say they sick and they need blood or they need something, they need a transplant, and you not a match
because you're not the parent.
Does that make it worse? Does that like? Is it like we gonna handle this later? We just need to worry about the child.
What's Buddy name who killed his son?
The white guy.
Yeah. I'm finna turn into that. I'm finna turn it, bro. What?
You gonna be eating shit with corny?
No, I gotta kill her. Bro. What? Could you imagine? You love that child, and I'm finna give up whatever I gotta give to only then find out.
Yeah.
And then she with you during the whole process.
Turn into John Q.
It's definitely worse.
And you ain't even finna.
You
can't even do it.
She with you the whole process. She encouraging you to do the shit, knowing that.
Well, see, she don't know.
No, fuck that.
She
bro.
know. She may not know.
No.
She may actually think it's yours. But both of y'all gonna find out when that doctor come in and say, whatever.
Bruh.
Can I speak to you for a moment?
Right. Yeah, so look at this.
Mr. Johnson, according to the files, it says here that you are not.
She is AB.
You are O positive.
You are not. So,
do you have any other family? No, he gonna come in and say, excuse me, do you guys have any other relatives or anything like that?
Right.
Like, relatives? Nah. Well, we the only ones. Like,
we straight.
Well, we had a little discrepancy.
No, she gonna say, yeah. Can I speak to the father? Like, yeah, I'm the father.
No.
No, you ain't.
Well, according to this.
Are you the stepdad?
Yo.
You the stepdad?
Yo.
I've been there since the beginning. Well.
Guys, I understand this might be a trying time, but we need to see what's best for the child right now.
Yo.
So can you contact whoever
I don't know who he was. It was that one time in the back of the M bar that we.
Back of the M bar.
Right there by the balcony.
Go now. Oh my God.
That's
I ain't
crazy.
gonna lie, that would hurt.
Yeah,
That
man.
would fucking hurt.
Man, y'all asked the hard hitting
So,
question. Here, man.
I didn't expect this to go this way.
Oh my God.
I didn't expect it to get this heavy. But since we gonna move on to the next topic.
Okay.
Let's just say, right? You forgive her. You got the thought in your mind, but you forgive her. Y'all moved on. Some little small shit come up. Y'all have a little fight, and she tries to use that box as an apology.
Nah, man. Because like you
Not an apology for cheating. I'm
saying like just as an apology. Like you can't use sex as an apology with me because that's not you taking ownership for what happened.
That's number one. Number two, that's not fixing it.
That's not fixing it.
That's not fixing whatever is wrong.
If I say I had a problem with you, let's not even make it heavy. Let's just say something simple. Every time you don't do the dishes, you know what I'm saying? You always making dishes. You ain't never clean up. It always piss me off. This, that, and third. Just to stay something light.
Yeah.
And you say, don't even worry about it, babe. So and so. I'm finna put this pussy on you. Yada yada. We have sex. I'm gonna take the sex regardless.
Yeah.
Every time you give it to me, I'm gonna take it. But if you continue to not do dishes, that's not fixing the issue. You just
because dishes now you got a wet ass and some dirty dishes. So
you just pacifying me for the time being. You just say I'm gonna give you this little pussy. He gonna shut up and we gonna be done.
Yeah,
and that's gonna make me pissed off even more because you feel like I'm a child. Like
I was just finna say she don't think you intelligent.
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna give this little pussy. He gonna be quiet.
Yeah,
and he gonna even worry about it no more. Like nah,
she think you a simpleton.
Nah,
that's
we
when
can't do that.
You gotta turn into Jody from Baby Boy.
Why
are you fucking her? Yeah, you gonna go clean that shit up, ain't it? You gonna go make them tacos, ain't it?
Take care, man.
No,
Then she can't say nothing.
Nah, I do feel like it's not an apology if you don't take ownership for what took place, no matter what the situation is. So you offering me sex. Sex is totally different from. We could do sex after we have our big blowout, and you take accountability. We can have sex afterwards. Yeah. But if we do sex beforehand, that's just regular sex. That's not taking accountability for what happened.
So. I definitely agree, and the reason this came up because Clint Cole has become one of my favorite comedians. Me and old Clyde over there met him. Was it last year?
Probably. I want to say 2 years ago.
2 years ago, him and D.L. Hughley.
Okay, where y'all meet him at?
Over in Birmingham.
Okay,
they did a show.
That was up.
And he when we first got there, he took us to the green room and he chopped it up with us for a little bit. Then let us go sit in on the show. So shout out to him. But he made a video basically talking about this type of shit. So has a woman ever tried to use sex as an apology or any type of manipulation on either one of y'all?
I'm sure.
Maybe without me knowing it. It wasn't sex verbatim as far as like, you know what I'm saying? Like I did X offense, so here equals sex or whatever. It wasn't like that. It was definitely like on some slick type stuff like, let's go out to eat, let's go, yeah. I folded the clothes up for you, so. It's stuff like that, but it wasn't just verbatim like, here you go to pussy. Here you go. Oh, I know I made you mad as fuck, but he go to pussy.
Yeah. It's all for me. It's always been a thing of like, cause I don't get mad often. I don't like to raise my voice. I don't like to whatever. But once you get me, if you push me to that point, I'm at that point. So it's always been a thing of like, I'll get to that point, and then the motherfucker be like, ooh. Oh, you mad? Oh, you fine when you mad?
I hate this. That shit get annoying.
And then I'm just like, bro, no, like I'm really pissed off right now.
I'm
really
like, about to leave.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always been that, and then they try to from that it tries to lead into a sex thing. But like I've kind of always been a person of like, no, I'm mad.
Yeah, I'm mad at you.
I'm mad at you, and I want to talk about it so I don't be mad no more. And you just want to have sex with me. And for me, I'm like, is that only how you look at me? Like I'll be feeling I'll be like clutching pearls. Like
I think what it is, and it's the type of niggas that we are, and two is the type of women we done dealt with.
Yeah.
Because me and you both generally we like we lay back.
Yeah.
So when we do show that side of getting pissed and actually kind of that I'm gonna say dominant side coming out, a lot of women like that shit. So then when you do get mad, one, if you don't get mad often or get seriously mad that often, they don't take it serious. And two, they finally see that side that they like. That's what gets to them getting turned on and wanting the sex. Even if it's not them using it as an apology, it's just them seeing you in a different light. Yeah. Like, damn, like, okay, he can, whatever. Be assertive or whatever.
And maybe I've been talking to my girl for so long that I haven't experienced that type of thing before. Because I've been my wife now, we've been talking since I've been knowing this since Jim Hill, but we started talking when I was at Jackson State.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we been talking for a long time.
That's
so
crazy.
We kind of know how to deal with each other when we get upset. When she get mad, I kind of know the things that I need to do in order to make up. She kind of know the things I need to do. And she knows sex is not going to make the situation better for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the sex regardless. Yeah. Every time. 9 times out of 10. And 10 times out of 10 on most days, I'm going to take it regardless. But we still going to have this conversation afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So it's
in the bed.
Right, after the fact.
Yeah. Might be directly afterwards. Like, oh, all right. About the shit we was talking about earlier. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, because I like to get mine out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm the opposite of most guys when it comes to that. I'm verbal.
Yeah.
I need you to know exactly what pissed me off. Let's talk about it so we can fix it.
And you know not to do it again.
Yeah. So it's like, 'cause that way you don't have an excuse to say you didn't know.
Right.
It's like, well, you never express yourself yet. No, I express myself. You know how I feel about a lot of things. So, like I said, maybe because I've been with her for so long that we kind of built that chemistry up, that we kind of can feed off each other. We kind of know how each other feeling about stuff before it can even get to that point of where we really, when I really turned up.
You can go on and talk about it and go on and
but that took time though. It didn't start off like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But over time, it definitely evolved to something like that.
So. And I'm glad you said that. So I'm gonna ask a question from a couple episodes ago. When you are mad, and I guess it depends on what you're mad about, but when you are mad, do you want your woman to just listen, or do you want her to come up with a solution? And generally, what does your woman want?
I'll let you go first.
I want both of us to come up with a solution. Like I just want us to talk, man. I just want us to talk. I want us to have clear communication.
Not mad at her.
Yeah.
But just like if you coming home from and some shit happened today.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do I want from her? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell her. I'll tell, or I know I said this last time we kind of talked about this. I want her to just be like, so what you want me to do, babe? You want me to, like, before I even get started, like, you want me to listen? You want my feedback? Whatever. And then I tell her, like, hey, I just need you to listen to this shit. Yeah. Or, I need your feedback because I really want to see what you think. Because maybe I'm tripping off shit, and I know you a lot more level-headed than I could be. So let me ask you. But I definitely want her to ask first, because I feel like when she asks something like that first, it's really her saying, okay, I'm here, I'm present, and I'm trying to do whatever is the best for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would want.
The reason I ask is because I've heard a lot of women say, like, and I'm kind of guilty of this too. You know, as men, when our woman is mad, we want to fix whatever is wrong.
Big facts.
So we going into it with that mindset of, okay, you mad, I'm finna listen, and I'm gonna say, okay, we need to do, or you need to do A, B, and C, and it'll be fine. Yeah. But a lot of women have said that they just want you to listen.
Listen, straight up.
Mm-hmm. They might have already fixed it.
Yeah.
But they still mad. They just want you to listen just so they can agree, just so they can get it out.
No, facts.
Heavy on the agree part. Yeah. I want you to agree with them.
Yeah,
please.
But
you slapped that bitch, but she shouldn't have, done whatever.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, like I said, in my experience, I think I'm a little bit spoiled, like I said, because I've been talking to her for so long. I know certain words she says, she wants a response from me versus me just listening.
That really come down to knowing your partner.
It's like it's like you play ball, man. It's like, you play with people so long. I know. I play right guard. I know by certain footsteps. I ain't finna get the football talk, but chemistry, man. Like you be with somebody so long, you kind of know what they gonna do before they do it. So if she come home and she saying X, Y, and Z, I'm like, okay, her using these certain words, her body language, she want me to kind of say something back. or versus if she's coming home, it's less serious. The certain words she's saying, I'm like, okay, she just want me to sit back and listen and just talk.
She just want to tell me about whatever.
You know what I'm saying? But that come with time put in though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's like I said, that may be because I'm spoiled because I have put in time, and so now certain that's not a big issue for me.
Right. Yeah. And see, not only does that come with putting in time, that come with putting in time and you really listening for those keywords to let you know whatever. Because you got a lot of dudes who put in time with just being there, but they ain't really listening for real. So they still 10 however many years in and still don't know what's needed.
Being there and being present is two different things.
Talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Say a lot for the people.
Please.
Being there and being present is two different things.
And that's women too.
Facts. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? So even if an older guy told me, he was like, women are like old cars. You gotta warm them up before they get to going. You know what I'm saying? So I know, just kind of off topic, but a lot of dudes be like, man, bro, my girl, she be acting like she don't want to give me sex. Yeah, you know, I be doing this. I be there. I be watching the movies. So exactly, you be there. You watch, you looking at the TV screen, but you also looking at your phone. You texting. You not engaging and stuff. You just there. You just a dead body. You just a dummy.
Niggas this all the time.
You know what I'm saying? But when you actually engage, like, dang, so you think she finna go? You think she dead? Or you think that they finna break? They finna rob the bank now? When you involved, it's different because they feel like we're in this together. Versus he just here. He don't want to be here. He just here so he can get some ass.
Yeah,
definitely. I'd have been in a situation where I done set my phone down completely and then took her phone and set it next to mine. Like,
we here.
This is
locked in. Yeah, so it's just little stuff like that, man. Just building that chemistry up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How you think Dwayne Wade was just able to throw a lob to LeBron without even looking? Because they do that so often in time. And like, I know LeBron coming right behind me on the fast, but I'm throwing up. I ain't got to look. I know he right there.
Of course.
That come with time and energy.
When you said Dwayne Wade, that's not where I thought you was going. but I'm glad you went there.
You're wild, sir.
I thought you was gonna say something about old Gabby. Yeah. Shout out to Gabrielle.
Sheesh.
Shout out to Bring It On. So, final question before we get out of here. Can y'all think, since we're talking about sexual discipline with men, can y'all think of any other situations where sexual discipline is important?
When my biggest thing today, I kind of came across this. I was thinking about, I got better in my older age. In my younger age, I've ruined a lot of friendships with females trying to get sex because I didn't have the sexual discipline. We were friends. We should have stayed friends. I shouldn't have even tried it in that particular manner. But because I didn't have the discipline, I missed out on having a dope friendship with a purely platonic relationship with a person of the opposite sex because I didn't have sexual discipline. You know what I'm saying? I had to try it. She was bad. I know we friends, but I'm trying to work that friend angle to something else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if I would have just had the sexual discipline, like, nah, man, this is a dope friend. You know, she provides you with insight to the female perspective. She does things like that a good, legit friend does, but you just ruined it because you wanted to make it something sexual. So that's definitely a situation where I lack sexual discipline, and if I can go back in time, I would have changed it. But I don't wish I would have changed it sometimes because it taught me lessons now.
I was just going to ask.
How I handle my female friends now. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Do you think that's kind of a thing of the type of person you are or the type of women that those friends were? Because I have friends that I can be with and have been with that despite all of that, we still, before and after, like the relationship don't change, whether sex is involved or not. But I know some women, once you throw sex in there, then that turns it into a whole nother situation.
I think it was neither. I think it was my environment. I think it was growing up, I thought it was all about get as many girls as you could. Right. It was like, yeah, she your friend, but you hitting it though? You trying to hit. You trying to hit. So me being young and naive, I'm like, well, she my friend. That means she must like me kind of like that for real. So I'm going to try it. And I did, and it didn't work out. And now I lost a friend. I don't think that's a representation of her because she saw me as a friend for real in that light. Yeah. And so now when I try in that manner, she's almost disrespected in the manner because she kind of feel like, damn, like
you feel like
you just like everybody else.
Like we've been cool this long. All you wanted was
was that friend shit even real, or was you just trying to fake it? And it was real, but my environment was pushing that whole get as many girls as you can, fuck as many bitches as you can, this, that, and third. So you my friend, you a female, I got access to you a lot because you my friend. Can I try it? Yeah. And she took it as disrespect or whatever. And like I said, it wasn't nothing major to the point where it was like, crazy, I lost my best friend. It wasn't nothing like that. But it definitely was like, I wish I could have handled it a little bit. I was a little immature.
Yeah. Is it also a thing of your approach to trying that?
Oh, definitely. I was more shotgun than sniper back in the day. I'm kicking in though. Hey,
that's a hell of an analogy.
I'm more a shotgun is loud. Yeah. It's gonna put you down. Yeah. It's gonna make a lot of noise. Ain't nobody gonna hear a shotgun and say, was that a firecracker?
Exactly.
No, that's a shotgun.
You know what that is.
I instantly thought of Clyde with
that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. But no, I feel that. No, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so it was definitely my approach. And in my older days,
Clyde Witt got a pistol, just so you know. Go ahead.
But I was just saying, in my older days, I definitely turned more into a sniper. I pick and choose my shots. I've studied the environment. I studied the terrain. Right. I know which way the wind is blowing.
All of that.
And then you take the shot.
Got your ghillie suit.
Yeah. Then you take the shot. That's how I end up getting my wife. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, facts.
But it is what it is, though. So that's definitely a time where I lack sexual discipline. And if I could give that game to any younger dudes, that's something that I would give to them. It's like, bro, every female friend you have, you don't have to have sex with. You can use them. It's not in the sense of like what they can provide for you, but like as far as like insight, as far as like
a lot of times
getting in the clubs, bro, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Put you on with they fine ass friends. Like they got friends probably finer than them, and they'll be like, my friend, I got a guy friend, he's so cool, blah 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 blah. Y'all should.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And even not what they can provide you. Yeah. Just on the strength that this is a legit cool person. Yeah. Let's just take this for what it is. We ain't got to do X, Y, and Z. That'll get you way farther.
Of course.
Anytime you're not as thirsty in a situation, the better.
Facts.
I agree.
So that's my situation.
Clyde?
I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't. When you saying like, okay, sexual discipline, like I'm trying to think of situations where I struggled with that, but I'm just kind of like, I haven't really struggled with sexual discipline. I don't like in the sense of like, I don't know, like I can't really think of a time where I was like, yeah, I need to practice like sexual discipline. Like when I have like homegirls, like I said this shit last time on the podcast. You my homegirl, you my homegirl. I'm not veering into this situation of you want to fuck me now or whatever. And even if you do want to fuck me, gross. I'm looking at you like a sister. So that's just that. I mean, I don't know. Like I guess. I want to say when I was younger, but I was like, I feel like everybody was a hoe when they was young. You know what I'm saying? Like
I wasn't. Yeah. I was a virgin until a couple weeks ago.
Here we go. So a couple of weeks ago.
Cap.
Yeah.
You just told your first time story. You lasted for 20 minutes, Superman.
I did say that. That was 2 weeks ago. No, but I'm gonna say this, and this. I don't think old Clyde would agree with this.
Everybody, we're gonna talk about old Clyde.
Just because you can, don't mean you should.
That's weird.
Just because a chick throwing you some pussy, don't mean you should take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just because friend or not, just because you offered some pussy, don't mean you should fuck. Even if you are of the mindset of get as many as you can, you gotta differentiate because. We be knowing what a lot of these chicks be on.
Yes.
But we always think, well, she on that bullshit, but she ain't gonna come to me with it. So I'm gonna go on and fuck and ruin both our lives. And like you really gotta, I ain't even gonna say get to know, cause you know I understand, you know, some shit just happened, but we gotta pick and choose. Not us, but the niggas who doing this shit, like y'all gotta pick and choose better, cause we just had a whole, I don't know how many minute long conversation about finding out kids that ain't yours. We don't know what kind of diseases these chicks got. You don't know what kind of other burdens they gonna come. They might just be crazy.
Yep,
that's the
and
worst.
You
tired.
You put it on them, and it's like
made it.
They going they stalking you and all this other shit. Like we didn't all, I'm sure, heard some horror stories about these women, if not been through them ourselves. So we gotta do better. I'm looking in the camera. We gotta do better.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta do better.
I definitely think it's more when I was young.
And women, y'all gotta do better too.
Facts.
Yeah, facts.
When I was younger, it was definitely more quantity over quality.
Absolutely.
And when I got older, I started like, nah, it's definitely quality over quantity.
Of course.
As far as the women that come in and talk to you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you say, every woman that's throwing it at you, you ain't got to accept it.
You don't.
And for my younger guys out there, you might get more clout or more whatever, more stature by you turning down certain women.
Absolutely.
Like, because the word gonna spread around, especially for my guys who are like younger in high school and college. Like, oh, he messing with that girl. Oh, that's where they rank you.
Yeah.
Because like, oh, if he messing with this caliber of girl,
yeah,
he must be in this bracket.
Right.
Yeah. But if you turn that down and you mess somebody else, now you getting girls in that higher bracket that you might want to get for real.
Yeah.
So just I always protect your character. I always protect, you know what I'm saying, everything else. So it is what it is.
But yeah, the reason I brought it up is because I feel like as a gender, man, we have to take our power back from vaginas. Women always talking about reclaiming their time and all of that. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm not speaking for Austin because he's married.
Don't speak for me. I speak for myself. You can't give me no shit. I gotta go home. Nigga.
But just like a lot of like the single men and like the women that we be, it ain't that good, my boy. It ain't that good.
You gotta whisper that shit.
It ain't that good. Like, I mean, like James was on here and he was like, don't nothing feel better, and that may be true, but a lot of niggas be losing it all. Fuck risking it all. A lot of niggas losing it all over
yeah. Don't let it make you
vagina.
Don't let vagina have you making unwise decisions.
Right.
Never. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it cloud your judgment.
And I'm not trying to make a joke out of this, but I was telling Clyde last week or a couple weeks ago, a dude got killed on my street. And his mama was like, they was over there by where everything happened at, and she came and asked me about it and then told me like that was her son.
Damn.
And one of the siblings was like, apparently, I guess him and somebody else had got into it over a girl. And now this dude gone over, I don't know the situation, but
yeah, something that could have been avoided, something that could have been talked about or wasn't that deep to begin with.
Right. Like,
so
that's why, like, these past couple of weeks, I've been saying we need to stop, as men, need to stop losing our mind over vagina. Like, that shit is not worth it, But we finna get out of here. Go on and tell the people about the show, man.
Oh, for sure, man. My name is Austin Davis, better known as AD. Representing Views from the SIP. You can find us on all social media platforms, anywhere you listen to podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that good stuff. Follow us on Views from the SIP on all social media platforms. There's Views from the SIP. That's at YouTube, IG, all that good stuff. So come through.
All right, and drop the rest of your personal social media.
Oh, on IG, I'm AD Andretti, and on Twitter, I'm AD Capone. So just follow me on those. So.
Follow me on Instagram at Clyde Okoji, CLYDEOKOJIE. That's my name is everything on social media. So.
And I wrote a diss track for UPS.
Oh,
a couple years ago.
Of course you did.
I
know. I understand. I understand.
How you feel about UPS? This might get cut out.
I ain't got no problem with UPS. You got beef with UPS, man?
I used to work there.
Oh, okay.
He got hella beef.
And me and this other dude who went to Jack State, he worked there. He made beats, and jokingly, I would be like, "Yeah, let me hop on the track." Blah blah blah. But one day I was sitting at the house on my mama's couch, and I was listening to it was the TDE cipher that BET did one of them years, and I was hearing Kendrick part, and that shit was just I was vibing with it. So I wrote a diss verse to UPS, like in that cadence and that beat. And it was when I had like an iPhone 5C, so that bitch is gone. But yeah, man.
I mean, hey, you gotta express how you feel. You feel like they was playing you on some stuff, and you was like, nah, I'm finna let them know.
It was shortly before I quit, I want to say. So,
you gotta send it to them.
If I still had it, I would definitely put it out.
Ain't nothing wrong.
But I don't even remember the.
Go on, send the tape.
I just post and just tag them. Won't put no hashtags on it. Just tag them and be like.
You gotta do it but you gotta do it right though. You gotta go get a whole music video.
Oh,
you gotta do everything.
Definitely.
You gotta have a painting with you like off like beating up on the UPS truck.
Yeah, I tell you what though, I wouldn't do a painting because that's like supplies.
Yeah.
But I definitely get just a brown truck or some shit and do a no Vaseline.
Oh wow.
But we gonna get out of here.
Oh shit! Real quick, can't believe I forgot to say this, bro. Since my man said, shout out to the good news.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the good news. I can't believe
I was gonna let you say that before we get off.
Oh, okay. I usually always forget. I thought I forgot to say it, but yeah.
For
I
sure,
thought saying after my name, but
yeah, you
it's
right.
all good. Shout out to the bun, bro.
yeah, sir.
Cause I didn't give up my shit. It's 95 IISSX on pretty much everything. But we about to get out of here. Anything else y'all want to say before we get out of here?
Nah, man. Thank y'all for having me on, man. I enjoyed it.
We appreciate you coming, man.
For sure.
We appreciate you. And if you want to come back,
hey,
Always.
just let me know.
Let us know. But yeah, we about to get out of here. I don't know what song I'm gonna play for the outro yet. I had one ready, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week.